Welcome, one and all, to Novice DMing, a place where ordinary people tell some pretty extraordinary stories. And whether we are experienced or novices at the game ourselves, we're still here for a good time. Thank you all so very much for being here. I'm here with some of my wonderful friends, Sami, Kordell, and Monika. I am your game master, Liam McKinnon. Thank you all so much for being here. We're about to play Vampire the Masquerade for our second session of Season 2. Quick announcements on my own front. Because I'll say this out loud because Monika is coming back to us now after missing the first episode or first session of Season 2. I upload these a week after that we do this, so I'm going to be saying the things that are coming up this weekend, which is next weekend, but it's coming up this weekend for folks. Just to keep you in the loop on that.
Appreciate it.
Could I have talked about it in the time that we talked about this? Absolutely. Did I forget? Yes. So, this weekend I'm going to be doing another Blood on the Grindstone event at the Grindstone Theater on Saturday, another 10:30 p.m. all the way to 2 a.m. event. I'm very excited about it, and I am having discussions with the theater to be able to actually run afternoon workshop and games. Basically, it's like where we can talk about the game, or just run the game depending on how many people are there. It's a great time. I had a really great time with it as well, and it's a pay-what-you-can event as well. While the other one is a big ticketed event, this one is basically pay by donation. Any donation is welcome, even if you just want to play for free. I understand, times are tough, and people need to be able to have a good time. Yes, I really don't think there's many other announcements to make. At least on my own front, that's it, which is kind of crazy and fantastical at the same time. I don't know if it's going to be up here at some time, but I was on a podcast talking about Novice DMing, which is really great. I was really thankful to be on there to talk about this. I talked about you guys, because they were asking about the session, like why to watch the first season. I gave a shout out to Sami by name because you are the more like public person. You've been more public. I know Kordell's been in shows. Monika's like been on this for a while. But yeah, I just give shout out to Sami because we love Sami and you will too after this.
Yeah.
Or else. Yeah. If it's not up by now, that's their mistake. So I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I don't know if you guys have any fun facts or fun things to share before, because I know that most times there's no announcements. But if you guys have fun things to share, please.
Sami loves Korean cooking shows.
Yeah.
We knew that. What new things does Sami like?
Monika wasn't here to know about it.
I didn't know about it.
You didn't?
No.
So there are, not affiliated. This is not a plug or a promo. This is just how I enjoy spending my spare time.
Sami.
I love story time with Sami. It's my favorite time.
It's the best moment of the entire game.
Oh yeah.
We should start a second playlist within the Novice there that's just story time with Sami.
We don't have advertising and sponsorship. It's just story time with Sami. Take it away, Sami.
One time I saw a man so beautiful.
And now you're dating that man.
and now I'm dating this man. True facts. He's the one who introduced me to Korean cooking shows.
I was wondering when it was going to connect. Perfect. Let's go.
And his mom gave me this scarf for Christmas.
It's very soft.
It is very soft. Korean cooking shows, they're really fun. They're on Netflix. If you want to escape the world, there's Chef in My Fridge, Culinary Class Wars, and The Blank Menu for You, which is like if Studio Ghibli made a cooking show.
Oh,
It sounded really good.
So peaceful and fantastic. It's one of my favorite things.
I was going to say, if you want to escape the world, get on a big pogo stick and try your best.
Right? Or just watch The Blank Menu for You. It is.
Chef's kiss.
See, I knew about the French one. I didn't know about the other ones.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Very good.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah.
Then this was story time with Sami.
It is.
Yeah, we got to do that now. If I have my thing, we got to do that.
A rainbow goes by.
Yeah, we're going to figure out the right way to do it, but perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I made one of those like beaded bracelets for the first time with saying my boyfriend's and my ex my name. And it's very, very pretty.
You can bring it down a little lower. I'm just like looking on this and being like, oh, there you go.
Very nice. I did that all by myself, all by hand. And then this part is a son of a business, and I glued it to the ends because it's a stretchy cord.
I want to make sure you have your name and your boyfriend's name. There's an X in between it.
Yeah.
Because I thought you said
My boyfriend and my ex.
Oh my god,
I said this one was a son of a biznatch.
Nice.
I wanted to make sure
No,
that wasn't
it was
the
the
X
glue.
that you were
Straight up, me and Sam were just ready to be silently supportive of Monika.
No, I'm going to make sure. Hey, I know how the season finale went, Monika.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to your words.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you got to do to process.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's an X to symbolize us together, but thanks, but not the actual EX, just
I got you.
letter X. I was talking about the tie at the end, the glue. It was not working, so I had to nail polish and then craft glue it because it's stretchy cord.
Well, that's a really sweet thing to make for yourself.
Well, I tried to do the surgeon knot, and as I was like, it finally fucked. Like I yanked that,
Yeah.
and I cut it, and then it unraveled, and then I had these little things to tie. Eventually, I just glued it,
That's good.
and then I glued the other thing, and now it's together.
I love that it seems like Monika's really trying to go hard on the we can't swear in the first couple minutes of a YouTube
I don't know
video.
why. I'm like
The rest of the show we swear no
No
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
But this one
Not
business.
right now. We can.
business
we
is
can-
a mother.
Hey, we're allowed to say whatever the hell we want.
That's dang right.
Yeah.
Darn tootin'.
Shout out to Peyton with our conversation with the Strahd conversation. I love that so much. Yeah, you can fucking say what you need, and I'm so glad you gave yourself that lovely gift for yourself.
Yeah, it was during the weekend.
Yeah,
That
your
weekend.
your ex
Very
doesn't
good.
deserve it. That's good.
Yeah, no, my boyfriend does, and it's very pretty, and I
Yeah.
like it a lot. And it's our
good.
colors pink and blue, so I like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh. I was my last question about that. I'm so sorry. I'm just like pink and blue. Is it a gendered thing, or is it like he likes pink, or you like pink, or you like blue, and he likes which? I'm
Well,
just
as a witchy person or whatever, his aura is more blue, and mine is more pink.
see that I like.
Mine's like a pinky gold, and his is like blue with gold, and so that's why there's gold and blue in.
I'm glad I asked the question now. Thank
Yes.
you. That's
That
really
there
cool.
actually is symbolism.
There
there.
is some symbolism in that. I like
Witchy
that.
time with Monika.
Fuck! I was going I course corrected because you guys were going, and then as I course corrected, I saw Sami was going the way I was going, and then I fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah.
No, I like it. You're your own person.
Dang
you don't
it.
play by the rules.
I was considering whether or not the cameras would be reversing it, and that's why I was doing what I was doing, not because I wasn't paying attention.
Everybody, we're gonna get in choreography class. So you guys go this way, you go that way, and I'm gonna go down, and then I'm gonna go up.
5, 6, 7, 8. And
Kordell, any fun facts to share?
If y'all want to see a fun little video, check out Bird Cowboy by Mummy Joe on YouTube.
Why
Sick
didn't
as
you
hell.
show that before this thing started?
Well,
Did you show it last time?
No, it is just recently. It's like one of those old folk songs, but it's about the ugly duckling becoming a cowboy.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I thought there was going to be a fourth person. Yeah, or nay?
Yeah, Justin will be happening later. He's he's out of town right now.
Oh, was he there last
Yeah.
time?
What?
Was he there last time?
No.
Oh, sorry.
He's been out of town for a
Just
while.
edit.
He's in a
this
play
out.
right
Edit
now. Fun fact:
out.
he's in the play SpongeBob SquarePants the musical
Nice!
as Mr. Krabs.
Yes.
So go see that in Leduc if you want to check it out.
He is a actor and a pro wrestler, so he is out of town a lot.
He's busy.
He busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's business.
He's busy.
He's busy. Okay, sorry. I was just questioning all of a sudden because then when you said this, I was like, oh, it'd be cool if we had another person. I was like, oh, right, another person. I've been taking my meds
We've been
early,
here
so-
for about an hour. I gotta ask you, did you think
Just
he was
click
gonna
that
come
there's no one
in?
there.
I'm just curious. I know I made a mistake too, and I just need to know.
No. The season premiere
Yes.
was a bit ago.
Yes.
You said that we were going to eventually get another person.
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah. And so like earlier when you said that we'd go like this and you go like that, my brain was like, oh, it looked great.
It would look
if
great
somebody was there
if there
to
was.
like complete the 2
I
on
agree
2,
100%.
so like it would just.
That's why
perfectly
we need
sync
to be
up.
on our choreo right now.
Yeah.
So when Justin shows up, we're all ready, and he needs to catch up.
Okay, I was just wondering.
We're good.
I didn't know if he was here last time. I don't know anything.
That's great. And hey, that's
I
why you're
was
here
sick.
with Novice DMing.
I
We're
was
ordinary
really sick.
people doing extraordinary stories.
We promise, no matter what it looks like from this.
It's great. Thank you for asking the question. It's a good question.
Yeah, no problem. I was just wondering because I was promised something.
That's right, Monika. Turn it back on him.
Oh, and then right now that promise is not happening.
Right
So
now I feel betrayed.
Take that wooden stake and twist it right in.
and then up, you gotta go under the ribs and then up.
Yeah.
That's how you get in there.
I love that.
I mean, to be fair, I also was curious, so I'm glad someone asked the question.
You
See,
guys gotta
in the
ask
classroom-
these questions. Stop silently agreeing to just
everybody-
be upset with me.
No,
But it's so easy.
Yeah. Well, as you know, every time in a classroom, someone's going to ask you a question because you never know if someone else has that question.
I'm sorry, Liam. It helps me avoid intimacy, which is very important.
She's saving all the intimacy up for when her boyfriend comes from Quebec.
Exactly.
I also don't like getting yelled at because I always continuously get yelled at every time I ask questions, but that doesn't stop me.
Now you're really throwing it
Can't
at
be
me right now.
Yeah, he's very like, you know.
Kind of like a vampire.
Yeah, but I was gonna think rawr, but yeah, rawr.
He's like
Little sassy vampire. Rawr.
he's like a girl from 2013.
Rawr. Mustache.
The first MySpace user?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are people's drives for the game?
Little hair soup on the side.
My drive is I want to get a favor from the Camarilla still.
Oh shit, isn't it?
Damn.
What was my design?
Okay, Nico, want to get a favor from the Camarilla. Damn. You were crazy on that one. That's crazy. All right, Penny.
Nothing in particular. I think her drive this time around is just see if she can do any more work on her project.
Maybe work on her book?
Yeah, work on her book.
Okay.
The Kindred research paper. The Camarilla have another job for her to do. So she's got a very specific thing she's gonna try and learn about.
Interesting. And Gertie! What do you want to do?
Find a new blood for the a collar. I was gonna say kennel. That would have been.
The candle, the call, the Camarilla.
The
Too many C's.
Cadillac Ranch.
New blood for the collar. Got it. Fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic.
Oh, I will say I did take my meds today, but because I have been waking up early, I took my morning meds and my afternoon meds, but they're wearing off really, really fast. So just letting you know, I just had sugar, and we're gonna have a great time.
We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time. Fantastic. And so with that, let us all begin for ourselves to have a wonderful session of yegVMP. We are back.
Yeah.
I missed you a lot, Monika. I missed you a lot.
I missed you guys too.
Yeah. When last we left off with our kindred in Edmonton, you had all been basically brought into kind of new, well, Penny specifically had been brought into a new coterie within the Camarilla makeup that is set within the city of Edmonton. You had learned about the different responsibilities and roles that are given to certain kindred that are not necessarily up to the standards of the goals and projects that the Camarilla have in mind for basically this idea of self-sufficiency that they are trying to perfect and pursue within their kindred. You had gotten some new shindigs, a new fantastic apartment, a new suite, luxury suite to be living in.
Swiggity swag.
And after listening to some Cyndi Lauper, you had gotten an invitation to meet two venture capitalists named Douglas Carlo and Brock Campbell. Basically, they were talking to you about the idea that they have a vision for the future of this new kind of world where they want to be able to mix and mingle and find desirables in terms of their younger generations. They want to sire, but they can't right now. They need to understand the makeup of people that they're going to be bringing in and that kind of responsibility, and they want your help to kind of help them as they begin to invest in kindred younger than themselves, because they unfortunately cannot directly kill kindred. Unfortunately, they unfortunately can't kill kindred that displease them in the event that their younger kindred, like the ones that they sire, fail to stand up to that standard. So they have kind of goals and practices they want to introduce you to, and you had talked to them at dinner, and then you had a private driver take you to your home, in which you noticed that there was kind of a crime scene tape kind of all around the location. After your seems like your wraith may have left, but yes. On top of that, Nico, you had traveled on horseback all the way into Sherwood Park.
Absolutely did.
You had gone. You had taken a bus to go all the way to the Bonnie Doon area and find a kind of like home that is neglected, left in an old lot that is just kind of like full of a bunch of homes that are not lived in, pine wooded up. And you found this was given to you because of some people within the Ravnos society, surviving members from a long ago genocide that had occurred in a faraway country. And you had been given a location. You had also been given information about one person in particular within your desired list of kindred that you are trying your best to take care of. In order to, and I'm going to make sure I have the name of it properly, because again, one of my notebooks is missing. The individual in question that they had given you information on was Stefan. So, last name one more time? I think it was like Stefan. I want to say Lee, but I don't.
Stefan from Vampire Diaries?
No, different one.
Or
Stefan Lambier.
Stefan V. That seems right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can look at my little...
For sure. You can look it up, and then I will just continue with this. But you decided to be like, I'm going to go and kind of explore Edmonton. And you stumbled into the Edmonton Camarilla Society. Mm-hmm. You walked straight up into Elysium. Mm-hmm. And you're like, I demand to speak to the manager. And surprisingly, you were able to walk away after the concierge, the maitre d', the individual who kind of like ushers in people, you had just successfully been able to, like, not necessarily charm, but present yourself an understanding of kindred world. And you had met somebody named Debo. This kind of auburn, gingered-haired kindred who brought you to this, and I called it the capital. It's actually Central, a social club that's down on Jasper. Brought you here in a place that is humans, all humans, to discuss that you have name-dropped that you were a Zumiche. You've dropped the clan before you, the clan of the dragon. And there are some concerns about this. She can't just simply allow access. She needs to be speaking, and has given you information that she needs to speak to other Zumiche, which is a very interesting thing to have prominence of, at least within kindred society, especially at the high-ranking locations in the city. But one of the things that we also closed on as you had begun to leave, and I believe you were leaving. Were you going back to your place, or you were going...
I was walking down towards the general Camarilla area while reading my book.
That's right. And you had gotten in contact with Richard Romulus, a individual that you know from kind of their... I don't know if I should say exactly right now, but we'll see. Mm. And he's going to be taking a flight first thing to be able to speak to you tomorrow. Yeah. We also had a moment where we were away from you guys. Mm-hmm. We're going to get a little jumpy in time right now because, Gertie, you're here. I'll establish some situations for you. As last session, we had made a little bit of a drop because Dole has been called forth to help the Vipers.
Yeah.
But not just because of the meeting that you had. Something has actually happened with the Vipers.
What?
One of the gang members, his daughter was attacked by two young men, because they essentially, they were accusing her of being a vampire, and basically it was found out that this young woman was blamed for being a vampire, or accused of, by two young men, and they attacked her, and then they fled. No information beyond that has really happened, and Dole has left to go take care of it. He left to go into Sherwood Park. Sherwood Park is an area that is kindred free. And I don't know exactly how many of you would know the details of this. I will say exactly what we cut to before, but we're going to kind of reintroduce ourselves to this moment as well. I think I'm going to have everybody here make an intelligence check.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah!
We're going to make an intelligence check, and I'm just going to look at my skill list, because this is important.
Well, depends. We have skills. Maybe we can.
I'm going to say...
Skill it up.
I'm going to say we're going to make this a streetwise check.
Hell yeah! But it's gang specifically?
Not gang specific, no.
That's okay.
It's going to be streetwise or politics.
Yeah, definitely streetwise.
Yeah.
No, I ain't got either. I was hoping for
Jail,
a
no
cult.
street. Oh.
That's a 5.
That is
5.
3 fails and a skull. Oh, wait, one of them's supposed to be not a blood die. Am I allowed to reroll at least one? One of them's supposed to not be a blood
I'm going to say...
I'll keep the skull, though.
Yeah, keep the skull, but yeah.
die. That's still
Same
fail.
What'd you get? You got...
3 fails and a skull.
A critical failure.
Oh, Gertie.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be good. I'm glad you're here with
fucking
us.
hell. Why the hell did
And I
that
Bestial
got-
happen?
failure. Bestial failure.
One success.
How the fuck did that happen? I got 4 dice and then
Fantastic.
I'm older than you.
With one success...
I'm out in the outskirts.
Honestly,
of Gunn.
I'm gonna say, even with one success, I think that you're just gonna say there's low kindred populace within it. That's all that you
That's
get.
fine. I didn't bestial fail.
But with a 5 success, Penny, I think I'm gonna give you a big rundown of this place. Sherwood Park is a place that has been purged of kindred. It's actually a place in which you rolled politics. Is that what you rolled? Or just
Streetwise?
intelligence and streetwise?
Intelligence, and I got 2 crit successes.
Right, but did you roll intelligence and politics or intelligence and streetwise?
Neither, just straight intelligence.
Right, but which one are you selecting of them? That's the
Oh.
framing of this that's important.
Oh, for the framing, politics.
Good.
Yeah.
It is a place that has been purged of kindred. And it's a place in which kindreds understand that to put anyone, or to... It's actually something that you would probably even just be wise to as just a normal vampire that's been connected within the actual scope, because you had to find a place that was safe. There's a reason you put up shop in Edmonton as opposed to Sherwood Park, even though the suburbs are a place that you could be able to make a pretty healthy living and stay in the state and keep it low key. You would know that there is no way that you could be able to survive the way that you do in the park. The park is a place in which kindred do not stay. They actually find it very difficult to even go through. Like, if you're going to take it, you got to go through the range roads, but even then, it's tough and tricky. Because, and I'm not going to say exactly in terms of the streets for you, but I will say that it is a place that was purged of kindred a few decades ago. Like, early-ish 2000s, late 2000s kind of thing. And there has been a careful watch of it. There's a healthy distance. Like, thank God for the Sherwood Park Freeway and the Baseline Road to have these dividing lines. The Anthony Henday is a clear dividing line. You do not take those turnoffs to go in. And if you do, you better be smart about it. I don't know how smart somebody else about this is going to be regarding Gertie, because I'm going to tell you, Gertie, your bestial failure is going to really inform you about this, and I'm going to just tell you exactly...
Road trip. No? Oh.
Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what you feel. In terms of leaving, Dole left, and they didn't take their bikes. They took cars. They took like kind of like SUV, big black cars to travel through the park with, to go and deal with these two young boys who live on an acreage just like outside of the park. They have to drive through it though. But they took these cars because anybody who's driving a bicycle, like a motorcycle within Sherwood Park, that's already going to get some people noticed. I don't know if anybody's lived in the suburbs, but you've seen somebody driving around multiple bicycle gangs, motorcycle gangs driving. Ring, ring! That's what you see in the park. That's the suburbs. Ring, ring! Just a bunch of bicycle, like...
Hell yeah.
Or like Segway gangs.
You're not seeing... Yeah.
The second you get a BMX bike in there, it's
little
like they flag it down.
Kind of thing. You do not see
Not even
a
a
tremendous amount of like motorcycles going through the park without somebody getting wise and noticing it. And Dole is going down through there. And I think your not knowing of what is possible in this is driving you fucking crazy. The fact that you are still at your... still in the kennel, and just fucking your blood is unstable at this moment. The one thing I will say before we get into this, we're going to be a little fucky with time. The reason we are is because at the end of the last session we established there was a woman that was checking out a horse that was left at the bus station, and this woman was approached by a young child to let her know like what they had seen. We're going to go to the day before in terms of the night. We're going to go jumping like the night in which you're at your house, and in terms of when Gertie is getting this information with Dole. And while you are walking down through reading your book, we're going to just quickly jump to the daytime. This woman, after seeing this horse and calling and making some reports just to like animal control, they're able to deal with the horse situation. She drives into a kind of like a cul-de-sac area within one of the many different suburbs within the park. She comes home to a 2-story house, a driveway you drive up into, and you see this like she rides up and like an electric garage door opener opens up the door, beginning of this like bright and cold November day. She drives in, and this garage is filled with like bikes, gears. Looks nothing like Penny's garage. It's a garage that has been worked on and fits 2 full cars. There's like tool kits, spare tires, a bunch of different appliances and everything like kind of around here. A couple of like totes stacked up on top of each other. This woman, aged but a little bit of graying in her hair, pulled up, kind of like oil from the night. She's been up for quite a bit. She gets out of her van, and she closes the door. As she enters into her home while the garage closes, she comes through and is immediately hearing the sounds of like a morning cartoon just beginning to play. Like she's haggard and tired, but a young boy who's got kind of like brownish hair is just sitting kind of like rushing through cereal while he's like kind of looking over like an iPad, like just kind of like not paying attention to the cartoon show that his dad's put on, but he's just like flipping through an iPad right now. Like it's like his dad's iPad is playing one show, and then he's just kind of flipping through like stuff. As she enters in, she's like, "Morning, Samuel. How are you?" Oh, I'm good. I'm good, Mom. Sorry, Dad told me that I have to be reading this. I have to read this report that my teacher has given me, so I just have to read that right now. She said, "Okay, well, you're keeping up with your studies, I see." You see this very handsome, like kind of 40-year-old man, like kind of with a nice fresh brown haircut. He's wearing kind of like casual wear. Walks up to her and says, "Yeah, well, last night he decided to stay up on his iPad all night." And she's like, "Oh, I wasn't on it." And it's just like, and was doing anything other than that. So now he's just gonna make sure he's ready for his test today. It's not a test, it's a quiz. Okay, well, either way. She gives a kiss to her husband, and he says, how are you doing, dear? And she says, I'm doing all right. It's just a long night. It's going to be a pretty long day. She, as her husband just goes and says, all right, Sam, time to go. Let's get ready. Okay. And he gets up, grabs his iPad, slips it in his bag, makes sure, and then as he's running up towards the door, the husband says, remember your charger. We don't want to have you having issues like before when you go to school. Right, thank you. Gets his own charger. It's got stickers on it and slips it into his case and begins to go. He says, honey, you're going to be all right? It's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Okay. As he begins to leave, she says, hey, Jer. She's like, yeah. You make sure that you pick up Sam right after school and bring him home. She's like, yeah, absolutely. He says, and can you do it for the week, please? And Jared kind of looks at his wife and is like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be having a meeting a little while, I think on Thursday. But I think, no, Jared, I need you to be able to pick him up, please. Drive him home as soon as you can. Jared kind of looks at her, and he gives a nod, and he says, is everything going to be all right? And she looks at him, walks over to him, kind of gives him a kiss and says, I'm going to make sure it is. She walks away from him as she goes upstairs. She goes past her bedroom, past Sam's room where the bedroom's a mess and the door's open. And she goes into an office room. As the door is closed and locked behind her, she opens up a laptop and she says, or she just kind of leans up and presses play on a news video that she's been watching over a couple times. And it is a global news or Edmonton, city news. And it says, Edmonton police services are still on the lookout for a criminal that seems to have broken out of prison recently. There is no information that has been given about the individual, and footage is limited in terms of who this person is. A sketch has been taken from the sources of the officers that were inside at the time. Currently, 3 officers are dead, and 3 others have been hospitalized for severe conditions. There's a moment where they show the composite sketch, very rough one, and security camera footage within the prison of this kind of individual that's kind of hard to make out exactly what they look like. Just a massive bald headed person moving through, picking up an officer. And she pauses the video, takes a screenshot of the face. So then kind of type some stuff. It begins to print onto a printer that she has, and she takes this photo, walks over to this kind of board that she opens up and places it onto a board, along with another photo she downloads of a horse that she sets up on there, and just begins to look at it, and you begin to pull out, and we see this office has a collapsible crossbow. There is rows and rows of multiple different holy symbols put into different fixtures on the wall. There is a book, of actual a journal book that's kind of resting on a filing cabinet, and there are pictures along the top of individuals with X's marked across them of other composite sketches or mugshot photos of other individuals. And we leave this hunter's home, and we go back to the night in question that we are currently in. I would like for us to focus on Penny.
Yes.
You are right outside of your home at this moment, correct?
Yes. My previous home.
And you have been called by Mother to be informed that you are your services are required for tomorrow, asking if you are able to perform them, and you've said yes. So, phone has been hung up, and you're outside of your place. What do you do?
I ask the driver to take me back to my new apartment. Penny is, she was very law-abiding in life. And so I think there's still just a part of her that's like, oh no, police tape. Like, there's nothing I can do. I wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare cross
Little me.
human police lines. And she also has just gotten over, like, a wicked, like, blood drunkenness. So I think she's still figuring out this whole, like, Camarilla thing. Mother apparently knows about the situation at Penny's house. She's loath to leave behind the USB drives and the things in the, like, secret room that the Camarilla folks weren't able to pick up for her. And she's kind of like, not sure what happened, but she's like, well, maybe someone reported me missing, so the police are there, because maybe, like, a neighbor was like, my neighbor Penny Potts hasn't been home. So she's like that, and then she's like, oh no, if police came, did the ghost get them? She doesn't know what's up.
Make a wits awareness check.
Wits awareness. Great. Great. I'm rolling 6 dice. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey.
2 successes.
Okay. 2 successes. I'll say on 2 successes, you notice that the police tape doesn't just encompass the police tape isn't encompassing your main entrance of your home. Mm-hmm. It's encompassing mostly near your garage, and carries over to, like, just kind of like a portion of the area in which crossing over into Carol's home. Not his full house, just kind of like an area which you could have crossed over. Like the grass line between your homes.
God damn it, Carol. She doesn't know what he's done, but she's like, well, garage, Wraith, neighbor, Carol. Oh, this is bad. But we focus on what we can control. So she asks to be taken back to her current residence, and she's gonna just continue unpacking.
Sure.
Yeah.
And is that how you will spend your night then?
She gets back to her apartment.
You're brought back, the driver says, I will be resting, and then I will be on call if you need me to take you anywhere else.
Thank you, driver.
Close the door, and he walks.
Yeah. She goes up to her apartment, and I've decided that the AI computer that she has is Claude Anthropic, so that I don't trigger anyone else's, like, home systems like I did last time.
Yeah, that was the best thing.
So she walks in the door, and she goes, Claude?
Hello.
Play Shipping Off to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys.
Way go.
Yeah, and that's she spends the rest of the night listening to music from Declan's playlist.
We have a montage of this entire, like, moment of, like, cuts to aggressive Irish rock music as you are pulling out relics and furnishings and all this stuff, all these wonderful pieces as it goes, way oh. You kind of pull back and just, like, your apartment is like, I've made this a home, and you look behind and there's a whole other part of the wall that isn't even filled. It's like, okay, you got a lot of space here.
Yeah, and she's just she's thinking about,
you work a sweat. Work up a sweat doing this.
Works up a sweat. She crushes like 3 cherry bubblies. Goes hard.
Do you like crush it?
Yes.
In your hand?
Absolutely. She misses Declan so much. She is feeling like such a sellout. She just spent a night hanging out with some yuppie venture capitalists. She doesn't know who she is anymore. She's like, I already went through one identity crisis at the end of the last season arc. She's figuring out who she is. She misses her friend. She feels like a sellout. She's like, you know, they can dictate my job. They can police tape my house. But they cannot take my spirit. I know that's Scottish. It's not Irish. It's not exactly.
No, take my spirit. That's fine. That's not Scottish. It's your freedom.
My freedom. So yeah, she spends the rest of the night sort of like unpacking, psyching herself up.
Also, it's not Scottish. It's Mel Gibson.
It is. It is.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, and she just spends a night. She rereads
God.
the letters from Declan, the dedication that he wrote on the inside of the occult book, and she just like misses one person she could be herself around, and is just listening to some Dropkick Murphys and Flogging Molly and Ramones and Sex Pistols and Kate Bush.
Nice. Not a bad evening.
Kate Bush, that was her name, not Cyndi Lauper. Kate Bush.
Playing Cyndi Lauper.
Not Cyndi Lauper. Why don't you dare? No. Kate Bush. Kate Bush.
We leave you there for the evening. Nico, where are you wandering to?
I think Nico really kind of, it's that mindset for him of he has only been around this city in the sense of being miles outside of the city, like being in the prison. And so knowing that he bullseyed exactly an area where the Camarilla are, he's kind of just like taking a look around the area, kind of getting familiar, trying to even just do things of like walking by places, taking like bars and any places that are like social areas.
Yeah.
And just kind of like taking note if he gets close enough to like bouncers or people going into the bars, he would probably try sniffing out using his bloodhound just to try to picture like, where can I see, like, is there places that have more kindred like population? Are there places that are more just human?
I see what you mean.
Meanwhile, again, still actively reading this book, using it as both kind of a cover of like, I'm doing something, but also genuinely the parts that he does understand, he clicks with, and the parts he doesn't, he's trying really hard to understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just kind of like going through that kind of process for a bit. And then I think once he's probably once like the bar scene is starting to kind of quiet down a bit, he'll head back to his temporary oasis. I think he's just going to kind of like, I think the other thing he's going to do is he's going to keep an eye out for any like stray animals that might be in the area that he's currently staying at.
Okay.
And he's going to try to befriend them if possible.
Okay.
And that's kind of the main bits of what he's going for right now.
First of all, I want you to make a resolve survival check, and you can add your bloodhound into this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Resolve. Survival. And the bloodhound. Which I do believe. 3 successes.
Okay. 3 successes. It's funny. You sniffed out Camarilla culture pretty clearly and pretty easily. I think it's almost because, like, even if it's in the city you're not familiar with vampire society, that kind of structure doesn't change even through the decades. So you kind of come to a place where you're like, yeah, you're realizing you're kind of in a hub. You're kind of in a place where smelling out, you can smell the blood of young girls who are walking by, faux leather skirts on, slinky dresses. It's a cold November night. Edmonton girls, Edmonton boys, Edmonton men, Edmonton women, it's kind of like, you're kind of like, you're watching, you see a very interesting growth of people. You see folks who are young, who are uncovering themselves, and then older people out for dates who are fully covered. Like, you see the age and generations of, what values and what things matter most for people. You start to pay attention and see, there's some people that are walking out, like guys with their arms on their shoulders, like you're asking, is this predator is this a vampire, or is it just a man? Sometimes, the line becomes a little blurry, but you can always find that kind of resonance in that person's blood that makes you be at least aware of humans as opposed to kindred. With a 3 success, I'll say that your notice of kindred is scarce, small. If you do see any, I think that what you notice is people on the streets. Weak blood pulses. But one of the things that you take away, even after walking like a couple blocks, you notice that there's big moments of people socializing and gathering, and then you start to go down some other alleyways away from the city. And this is the confirmation for you that things haven't really changed. Is that you find that there are people who are screaming in the streets. You find people that are slumped over, pushing carts and cans, dragging garbage pails. You see a woman who's catch a bus who has a dog kind of cinched up in like a little pug. It's in a little carrier as she's trying to walk on to a bus with a full thing of bottles, and the bus driver is not letting her come on. You look around and you kind of notice that as you get further and further from kind of even just a few blocks away from where you went to for Elysium, you see that there's people who are displaced and, just hanging out at the tops of steps and cold. For strays, you don't see many. I don't know if you see many at all, just because they're probably off somewhere huddling for warmth, tucked away. But I do think there's a moment where, as you're kind of walking by, you're walking. Do you walk back home?
Yeah.
You walk by at one point, and there's a moment where wandering the streets, you're walking all the way down Connors Road kind of thing. You've watched back the legislature. You've seen the light lit up. You walking down in November, you're seeing Christmas lights kind of thing. You see the multicolored trees coming across on the big towers and buildings. There's a moment when you're walking down just a quiet street away from all this bustling, the feeling, the sensation of a Camarilla kind of central hub kind of breaks away for you as you begin to walk down a little bit more residential zones. It's a different kind of energy. But you see a cat running across the street, white furred. You see it just kind of walking, no concern for itself, no concern for what's kind of around it, just kind of moving through. You see another cat who kind of runs up behind it. You see these 2 cats here, one of them kind of a little orange stripe behind it.
I think once I see them, I think I'll just kind of close the book, put it kind of in the little pocket of the hoodie that I'm wearing, and just kind of kneel down and just kind of the pss, pss, pss. Here, kitty. Here, buddy.
Make a charisma animal ken check.
Big guy. Here, kitty.
That is... I'm going to use a willpower for this one.
These are important things.
Kitty. Because the one that was a success was the hunger die. So I can reroll the other 3. 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes.
Kitty kitty.
Can you just get it one more time for me?
Here, kitty kitty. Come here, bud. It's okay if you don't want to, but if you do, I could probably find some mice for you. Which one is it that's kind of coming slightly
The
close?
white one's first.
No.
The brown one kind of comes up around and they start batting each other like a little bit, smacking each other a little bit.
Silly cats. I'll just put my hand out, see if either of them try to sniff or anything.
Kind of swat a little bit.
That's okay. It's literally not going to hurt me at all.
The other one kind of circles around you.
I wish I had food, but
Kind of nuzzles up on your knee.
I don't. I was kind of scritched behind its ear as it comes up and hope I see you again. And just get up and continue walking.
I hope he becomes part of the game.
Continue to walk. You begin to go back to your home. As you enter in, I don't know exactly the state you're in. I don't know if it even washes over your considerations of what could have happened tonight. But you're safe for now. You give Richard your address?
Yeah, I told him exactly where I was going to be. So I think before I turn in for the night, I'm going to look around and see if there's any left furniture, like a dresser or just any kind of wooden furniture that's around at all. And if not, I'll just find a wall in the basement.
There's no basement here.
Okay.
Really. You do notice that outside, kind of in the shared back zone, there is a couple of boxes, kind of wooden crates kind of thing. There is a dresser in your place, but it's missing some of the actual slots through it.
Yeah, I think I would take the the boxes, the little crates, and kind of put them in little chairs. And then I'm gonna go to the dresser and pull it away from the wall, and on the back of it, I'm going to take I believe it was a knife that I still had that I was left, and I'm just going to start carving words into the back of the wood, and I'm just gonna do that, slowly carving some stuff in there until it's time for me to fall asleep. And once that time's, I'll push it back against the wall before I sleep. And yeah.
All right. As you go to sleep, Gertie.
Yeah.
We
Sorry,
go.
let me just try again.
We
Yep.
go to the kennel. Now, normally in the circumstances, I would be like, okay, we rolled a situation, and it's just kind of like, oh, what do you know, what you don't know. But Vampire is a very interesting game, and it's blessed you once again, Gertie. Sitting at the kennel. I don't know where you are right now. First of all, where are you in the kennel? After the decision of Dole to leave and everybody going, where would you find yourself this evening? What is kind of your mentality just being even home?
I kind of just have a beer open. Yeah, I'm gonna say Canadian. Don't want that Bud Light shit, Too light. I'm sitting on the couch with my boots up, watching TV. Price is next to me. No, Price is not there. He's gone. The nomads are gone, I think.
No, Price is a nomad.
I know, but they took him.
For Price, it was
A trip, wasn't it?
I'm trying to remember exactly.
A big boy trip.
It was.
See if he wants to be known.
Well, it was the other. I believe it was the other member of the collar, because there was the other fledgling that is a part of it as well. He's going for a trip, at least as far as I know.
1 second. I wrote
Yeah,
this
double check
down.
if you want to double check and see. But yeah,
I'm gonna write this.
because yeah,
down.
like I said, I lost my one thing.
That's okay. I wrote so many things down, and it probably.
And what's your humanity level, by the way?
D6.
6. I need you to please. Let's see here. I need you first to. I need to ask you: is this blood? Is this laced with blood, or is it not? This beer.
Oh, they took Cooper and Price out to have a trip to help.
Okay, Cooper and Price. Thank you.
They're both gone.
Okay, both of them are gone.
They're gone.
So both of them are gone.
That's so good.
Here's my question. Do you take beer with blood in it, or do you not?
None, because I know that it has dogs.
Then I need you to please make a blush of life roll. Roll blood die, please. See if when your blood increases.
None.
It's a failure.
That's a failure.
Your hunger goes up by 1.
What the hell? I just want to have a beer and drink my sorrows
This
away.
is what happens when it's not any there's no vitae within it, no blood whatsoever.
Can
I also
I
need you to
go
make-
outside and eat somebody?
I also need you to.
I'm
Gee,
feeling
what
a
an
little
ass.
hunger.
I need you to make a.
I'm feeling the
I need you to
anger
make a.
boil under my blood.
I need you to make a composure and
my
stamina roll, please.
Composure.
Stamina.
Oh, there's composure. And yeah. And then what's my stamina? No, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that is 1, 2,
So 5,
3, 4.
Difficulty is 3.
And
Difficulty is 3.
4 of them are hunger die.
No, because. Oh yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Thank you.
You're 4 hunger die right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said why. Why? I'm gonna eat someone in the parking lot.
Blood source fast.
I'm gonna eat someone in the parking
Your
lot.
hunger has gone through the.
I'm gonna
fucking
jump a trucker.
You know.
All I gotta do is show a little shoulder. They go fair off with the shoulders. I go oop, and they go, and I go.
Good lord.
That's how I'm
Okay.
gonna deal with it.
What?
Hey, that's 3 successes.
3 successes, but
and
2 scores.
2 fails.
Yeah.
You
I'm
were so
child.
lucky. You were so lucky
That I got the 3
that it is a
successes.
3 success.
We're gonna
difficulty.
eat good. But what's with the 2 the skulls? What does that do for
If
me?
you would've-
Nothing.
If you would've
All it means is
failed-
that you chug this beer, you crush it in your hand.
It's a glass bottle.
As you chug this thing.
I'm hungry. I want to get a snack.
You take no damage, but there is blood just coming from your hand as you kind of pick the glass out. But as you're sitting
I
here
start flicking
drinking this beer, forcing it down your throat with every gulp, I ask you, what is going through your heart and your mind right now?
I'm gonna jump a trucker. I'm
You're
hungry.
gonna jump a trucker?
I am just okay. What's going on in my heart and my mind is the fact that the one punching bag. I mean, my one buddy Price and Cooper, both my friends are gone. A dole goes off with this guy. I don't know where everybody is at. I don't even know who is left. Probably like Patty, Ivy. So the other people are working.
Ivy, Deacon.
Yeah, they're all fucking working and doing their shit. So I'm by myself picking out glass and everything, and I'm just like, it's like crickets. Okay, in this club, crickets, and I'm like. And I'm already irritated about everything else that happened. And I'm irritated about Patty. And I'm irritated about the fact that they're like, all this stuff is happening. Now Doll's going to have to go deal with something else. I had to go apologize and someone took my fucking throwing knife. So now I'm like, my leg is shaking. The second I crush that one, it's just like beer after beer. And it just keep crushing it in my hand until I eventually like get up and start pacing, and I mutter to
You're like
myself.
crushing your hand. The next one you drink, you smash it on the table,
Yeah,
like on the couch. You go like sit down for a couch. You sit like three bottles in,
And
kind
I'm
of
like,
thing.
God damn it! And then so I get up and I start pacing. I'm like, why'd they leave without me? There's nobody. Did they want me to go insane? Because I can go insane if they want me to go insane. And god damn it, I'm thirsty. And I'm like eyeing where the blood fridge is, like in the direction. I'm just like. No, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Fuck, I'm gonna have a drink in the pub. Go to the actual drive. I'm like, I'm gonna go inside. I'm like, I'm going in.
Make a sure. You know what? What?
I even
social
just like the last
what social energy is Gertie putting out right now?
Talk to me, I'll rip your head off.
Okay.
Also, by the way, the last little bit of the beer, I like sloshed it off my hand and then threw it on the ground. So like,
got it.
It's just like.
I just want you to please make a intimidation and intimidation and charisma, or you can use manipulation or charisma, your choice.
Charisma.
6, 7.
3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Boom! You're coming in. Now I'm going to say, you catch as you're walking out of the clubhouse, you notice your eyes have gone like feral. So you like slap some sunglasses.
I put my little that is now like brushed back.
Yeah.
Into my, and like tucking the sides, and I'm just like, I'm looking at like a reflection kind of thing, but I can't really see. I'm just like, because I can't really. At least it's not a silver mirror. We don't do that.
That's true. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, good enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh shit, fuck yeah, fuck the sunglasses. You snap these things in half. You just see yourself with like these like feral eyes tucking into your ears, kind of thing, like keeping them away. But yeah, you just go in, boom, walking right on into the drive and dive. It's a pretty busy night. Yeah.
What night is it?
Right.
Saturday.
I think it's like I think we're like Friday energy right now. Yeah.
Friday bumping.
Yeah. So yeah, Friday. You just walk in. As you're entering in the space, you see like some truckers from outside who's like, hello, little miss.
Ew. And I just walk right by him. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Who the fuck let this fucking bozo in here? He fucking smells like sardines took a piss on a dog. Like, I don't even fucking know. He fucking smells disgusting. When was the last time you took a fucking shower? It's only $5 here. Go take a fucking shower.
You see some regulars like, you get him, Gertie, yes.
Don't even make me come towards you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I saw you fucking flirting with the waitress the other night. Well, you're fucking married. Get it together.
His wife right across the bar is just like, the fuck, Sammy? Sandy, fuck, just like throws a drink in his face.
Fucking
like, baby, no.
Danny, Sandy, Danny, Sandy. Sorry, please continue.
No, I literally, and then so I like storm up, sit on the stool, being like, if somebody doesn't get me a fucking glass of whiskey right fucking now, I'm gonna rip the fucking heads off.
You just see a bartender walks up. You doing okay?
Do I fucking look okay to you? I'm fine!
Okay.
Also, fix your fucking shirt. It looks fucking stupid and crooked.
It's looking down right now. Shirt, it's like, it's meant to be. It's like one of those like...
asymmetrical. You look like a fucking
staircase
goofy.
Set of moves kind of thing. Like kind of metal looking, like except like barbed wire kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a fucking wannabe. Fucking fix that shit.
You gonna pay for that?
The compliment? The advice?
No.
You should be paying me for that advice.
Yeah, you're gonna pay me for the drink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you fucking know? Are you fucking new or something?
I believe it's Andreas that is working as a regular bartender. Correct me if I'm wrong. You got it. You got the card.
Oh, yeah. Andre.
Yeah, Andre. Andre looks at you. He's like, Gertie, what the fuck?
I'm just like, what's his fucking name again? I look over to I'm like, what is his fucking name? I look at the guy. I'm like, it's fucking Andrew or something, right?
What?
Fucking hell. Just get me another fucking drink. Put it on my tab.
Andre walks away. He goes like right on over to the back bar and just everything. He does go to talk to the new trainee. He's just like, so don't go over there.
don't go over there.
Don't go over there right now.
Hey, there's a line there. Don't cross it.
You see is kind of like the can I see your card for a second? Just because,
damn,
all my stuff for the.
You also want my.
No, that's okay. I just need to look over this because I just need to remember the manager's name. Yeah, sorry.
Great.
This is the joys of don't lose your notebooks, kids.
Do you want to take a picture after the game?
Maybe we'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
You see that
Gayleen
kind of begins to kind of walk up towards you. Says, "Hey, Gertie. So we're just currently just been a little bit of a commotion going on. Just want to make sure everything was okay."
Who fucking started the commotion? Do you need me to take care of it?
Seeing as you're the one who seems to have started it, I kind of would like you to end it.
Oh, fucking hell. What? Some people couldn't take a couple of fucking, like, notes? They need to fucking better themselves over here. Fuck, it's boring up in this. Are we having a whole bunch of pussies on here? Whole bunch of fucking pussies. Wah. Someone tells you one little piece of advice and men get their panties in a twist. It's fucking so dumb in here.
Gertie. You just see Galen just kind of like, I need you to please make it. I need you to please make an etiquette and charisma check right now, please.
Am I wearing pennies, Chubb?
It's the drive and time pub.
Did you wear it to the meeting?
I'm just saying. It just says I have to wear your outfit. I'm still by my house. I could be wearing the outfit.
You're like,
With the
Galen,
blazer.
give me a second. Come back in a different outfit.
With a blazer on.
Just pause dialogue options.
It's like when you like pause, you're like, okay, equipment.
Yeah.
Put all my charisma stuff on.
Fucking pussies. Change up outfit.
Almost died.
Autosave. Load.
Almost dies. Just start taking health potions and pausing it and being like,
eating cheese wheels.
I know I was an
Acorns?
asshole before, but have you considered my new outfit?
I
Very
need you
flashy.
to make charisma, etiquette, subtract 1 die from the roll.
I
What?
think it's so funny that like
1 die.
this was her going.
Subtract 1 die from the roll.
Slake hunger.
0.
Yep.
I had 1 dice.
Galen says, Gertie, I think you need to step out for a bit. I think you need to.
Why?
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call Patty.
Why?
Because you're causing a problem right now, Gertie.
Are the people fighting?
You're fighting with me right now, and you need to go.
I'm pretty sure I'm not actually raising my voice right now.
Please make another charisma and...
She really is that
I
stupid.
need you to make another composure and stamina check as you down the whiskey.
You're 5 dice.
Also, the phrase "it's so fucking dumb in here right now" is
So fucking...
It's so fucking dumb in here right now.
I need you to please...
like that's a mood.
God.
That's a mood. I wish we could make like reaction
What'd you get?
gifs.
What'd you get?
3 successes and 1 skull.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're right in the line right now.
I'm like,
You...
they can't hate
like,
me.
chug it back, like, kind of swig at it, and everyone's just watching you like, ugh. Like, what are you doing right now?
I accidentally choke on the giant ice cube. And I just... right back, and it's like... What?
Galen just said, Gertie, you need to go.
I look over, because I actually kind of like Galen. I'll call her Gal. You know, just Gal. And I just tap on the shoulder. I'm sorry. I just been going through some things. And I got 2 seconds in here. Wait, I understand.
I'm
I'm
you up
coming.
as she's walking with you.
No,
Yes, I
I'm not
understand.
moving.
No,
I'm not
okay.
fucking moving.
Yeah,
but I'm just staying calm. I'm just saying, I will chill out.
Okay. That's...
Because I was already a little irked, wanted to come in here for a drink, and then some bozo over there, who smells like shit, starts fucking wolf whistling at me, and I just had a rough time. And I just wanted a whiskey, and then the other guy who's a cheater, and then next thing you know, I accidentally called the Andy guy,
Yeah.
and I'm
And
just,
Andre,
Andre, that's his name.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andre, that's your name.
Gertie,
Sorry.
Gertie, you've had your whiskey. You need to leave. Why? You need to. I've told you, you're causing a problem.
I'm not causing a problem
Yes,
anymore.
you are causing a problem.
Am
still.
I now?
Gertie, I need you to
If I
leave.
apologize to them,
No,
I'll
Gertie.
apologize.
Gertie,
And I just look over and I go, "Hey, you, the one that smells like shit. Yeah, you. I got $5 for you. I'm sorry.
He looks over and it just says,
This will help you out. I didn't know that you were poor or you had a situation. I was from the streets. I shouldn't assume. You might have been down on your luck, and that is on me. And I am so sorry that I assumed that you could be able to take a shower. So I got here you know what? Even another $5 so you could go to the little convenience store and get yourself some shampoo. I got that for you. Don't you even worry about it. I'm so sorry for saying you stink. And also, over there, honestly,
they're gone right now. Danny is outside talking to Sandy.
And I look over, I go,
they're just trying to be like, no, baby.
I'm like, and I'll go, and I'm like, you want me to leave? I'll go deal with that too.
He said,
and I get up.
He said, the guy you posed the $5 to says, you can take your $5, get yourself some soap, wash your mouth out with it, take the rest of it, and shove it up your ass.
Oh, so you're not a trucker, you're a fucking pig who sleeps out in the mud.
Gertie, you feel Galen grab on your shoulders and gets Andre, please. And Andre comes over, and Galen and Andre are going to...
You can't even fucking move me because...
they're going to try.
And they can't.
Make a strength athletics roll right now, please.
A 4 and a 7.
This is a 3 with an added support from Andre.
2,
Oh,
4,
no.
5,
No.
6,
Moving there.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1. They just try to budge you, and they fail as you stand your ground.
And you know what I'm gonna do to them? Wherever they're holding me, I'm just gonna gently pat their hands and be like, "It's okay. I got this. I got this." I know he's being
Gertie,
annoying.
we don't want you to.
He's being really annoying because, like, literally, you think it's okay to wolf whistle at anybody and make any woman in here feel uncomfortable, but apparently it's my fault for calling you out on your bullshit. And you say I have a gross mouth. Well, you are the one literally wolf whistling and talking shit about ladies all the goddamn time. But if they weren't pretty enough for you, you would be calling them ugly. Or the second they reject you, you get all defensive.
Andre,
and so
call
it's
Patty
all of a sudden.
Andre, call Patty now.
It's all of a sudden my fault, and that I call you out because you made me feel uncomfortable. How many other ladies in here you made feel uncomfortable, but you don't get kicked out? Watch your fucking mouth.
Check and see how many people are into this.
That'd be a lot more
wanna
because
do
so
one
many
person
women.
who's like,
A lot of biker women, and a lot of other men.
Like I'm gonna just say it. A good 3/4 of this bar just goes woo. Just
that's what I'm fucking
claps and shit. And not just that, people at the bar and stuff. The one new guy's like, hell yeah! It's just like, sorry. And Andre's just like, no, don't.
And I'm like, what's your name?
Sees the guy sitting with his friends. Him.
No, the new guy.
The new guy?
Yeah.
Just like this. My name's Kurt.
Kurt?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at names, but I like you, Kurt.
Thanks.
Andre.
Sandra, stop it. Like, look.
No, I like this kid. I like this kid.
Don't feed into it, Patty. Yeah. This guy at the guy at the table steps up and kind of like approaches you, and Galen just I don't know, comes in. Sir, please. We will comp your meal. Please.
We will not be doing anything of the sort. Apparently, if you do have enough money to eat here, bring out your wallet and stop being a pussy ass bitch and pay for your fucking meal.
I need you right now to make a charisma.
Working at a biker bar, I'm like, this is
say-
all coming out.
say
This is projecting. This is trauma.
Charisma, leadership.
Charisma
And leadership. That's only 3 dice.
And they're all gonna be hungry.
Yes, they are. I'm fucking hungry. 1 success, 2 skulls.
Okay.
How tall is he?
This
How
guy,
big is
about
this guy?
6'5".
Easy money. How tall am I? How tall am I?
Okay.
Teensy guy.
So as
Not too
I'm
big.
5'8".
he
Easy
stands
money.
in front of you as you say that, and as you are pressing, basically for him to like pay his meal, Galen steps up and says, No, of course, we will make sure that we comp your meal. We will make
Absolutely not, Galen. Galen.
I need you to please.
I actually look at Galen. Please back off. I don't want you to get hurt, and not for me. I've seen this many times, even before you were manager.
There's a
Back
moment
off.
in which your ears begin to protrude out from your hair. Your eyes begin to get harsh and animalistic, and Galen looks at you, and for the first time, you actually, like, you almost hear silence within this bar at this moment.
As I'm breathing, it's almost like growls are coming out of my chest.
And you just kind of look at this guy, and he's just kind of standing but shaken a little bit.
Had a little bit too much to drink, buddy? Do you want to keep drinking more? Do you want to fucking go, tough guy? I feel like you're swaying a bit. Yeah. I feel like I could fucking take you. You're a fucking piece of shit.
You watch as like the guys behind him is like, hey, come on, let's just get out of here. And they just begin to go. He stops for a second, pulls out his wallet, and just pulls out like $60 and runs out the door.
I grab the money and I give it to Kurt. Here you go, Kurt. Even though I'm like,
Kurt's like, thanks.
like growling and my nails are getting longer. I'm like,
Kurt's like, thanks. He's just like, I thought Halloween was done a little while ago. Andre's just like on the phone right now. Come right now. And hangs up.
I literally just like, yeah, I'll leave. And I literally like turn to like walk out and follow that guy, but not making it too obvious, but like almost like I'm stalking, like an animal, like a predator, just leaving.
You see as...
And I'd be like, you don't need to call her.
Andre looks at you and says, I just did.
Mm-hmm. I'm walking away.
Okay.
I'm already gone. I'm like...
You walk out. You see these three guys all begin to go into the same truck, begin to approach, and they're like getting going.
In the same truck? Is
Yeah.
it a threesome? I knew it.
They just they truck pulled.
They truck pulled three of
I
them.
never ride with my friends. All of us separate vehicles all the time.
Oh yeah. You just...
I don't know what people like Monika thinking that I'm having a threesome with my friends when we go out to eat. You know?
Like, is it like a big truck?
Yeah,
or
it's
like
a big extended truck. Actually, one with like back seats kind of things that they can go.
Semi-truck.
No, not a semi-truck. Just
I thought it was a giant semi-truck.
It's not.
That's why I'm like,
No,
it's
three
not.
of
It's
them?
a regular.
This is a lifted
These are
pickup.
just. These
Like,
are
I
just
heard about two, but three?
civilians.
Yeah.
These are just civilians.
Ah.
By the way, I need you to take one mark on your humanity, please.
Oh goodness.
But you can continue on this, but just letting you know.
By the way, is Danny and Sandy still arguing?
They are not, because of they were paying attention to what was going on inside. They're looking at you outside. So they're just kind of standing together right now.
So they're not outside?
They are outside. They're looking at you.
They're looking in the windows.
And then, well, I like stalk outside.
Yeah,
right?
they're outside right now looking at you.
Hey, and I'm just like, I look crazy. My eyes are like pretty much almost like I look fucking crazy. And I look at him and be like, a little too aggressively, I just want to say,
Just kind of back up for a moment.
that Danny's a good dude, and I was just having a hard day, and that he wasn't flirting with the waitress or that girl. She got a little too handsy, and he was just helping her to her Uber. I'm just a little pissed off right now.
I'm noticing as people inside are still looking at you as you're saying this just to Sandy. And
But I'm like, but he is a good dude, and he is one of my favorite regulars here. I'm sorry if I caused any turmoil or issues in your relationship.
see, Danny kind of comes up to you and goes, "Hey, Gertie, do you need somebody? Do you need to call somebody or something? Do you need anything?"
And I'm just like, I'm literally like just fisticuffing, but like my long nails are like in my skin, and I'm just like holding it like this. I'm like
watching his blood's dripping down kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm fine, Danny. I'm fine. I need you to take Sandy and go back inside. Don't leave yet. Don't go back inside. Trust me.
Okay. And he just goes and he grabs Sandy. The truck is driving away and gone.
And I'm just like, and it's just like everything is ruminating in my head about how Dole is in Sherwood Park. I don't know where he is. She is now with like the Camarilla. Declan is gone. Everything is happening. I was literally just been like, maybe go nomad, and all these emotions are happening, and I'm like conflicted with the dog blood and everything. And as I'm wearing already my leathers, I have my keys in my pocket, and I literally quickly rush over to my bike and get on it and turn on my bike and just bring it to life and fucking shoot it out. Like, I leave.
All right, where are you leaving to is my question.
At first, I was going to just, like, go anywhere. But then I was just like, they always fucking leave me I'm mad. I'm like, they hide everything about everything. I asked him why he's going to Sherwood Park. He didn't fucking say why. And I'm, like, ruminating. I'm, like, muttering to myself. And I'm just like, And it's just like, they hide the dogs from me. They hide the dog blood from me. The fucking Declan leaves and she's off with the Camarilla and then it had to be Patty. And I'm just like, I just start going, because she doesn't know. I just go to Sherwood Park.
You start driving straight through Sherwood Park.
I drive right to fucking Sherwood Park. I don't fucking know any better. And I'm just like, I'll see if they can fucking work without me. You know?
Okay, Gertie, you're driving straight off into Sherwood Park, and we're going to come and see exactly what happens to you after the break.
She's angry.
Can I just say it's so fucking dumb in here right now?
It's so fucking
I
dumb.
can't believe you guys are like,
It's
yeah,
just
just
so
so go
fucking
home
dumb.
and sleep, get some cat stuff, and there's just like, fucking bitches.
I'm just like, I just want a beer, and then you made me get one more hungry. I'm like, well, here we
Made
go.
you?
It was a bad rolls. It's always the rolls.
Hey,
I was doing good for the last few
tell
games.
a story. Come on.
I know,
let's
but
go.
the last
What?
couple games I was doing so well.
Yeah, and
then
every one of your rolls had everything was a bestial failure.
Yeah.
Just on that thing, I'm like,
It actually makes
maybe
sense.
this time it won't be bad.
It's still like just all
Oh,
skulls in
God.
my fucking thing.
I don't know. Hey, I miss you a lot, Monika.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to have
Miss
you
you
back.
guys.
All right, we're gonna come back in just a couple of minutes, everybody. Yeah, see you soon. We are back, heading down into Sherwood Park. Gertie,
Yeah.
you said it to me right at the break while we were there. You ain't thinking about the roads you've taken, but you just know you're going to be driving down fast. I need you to please make a resolve and drive check.
Ooh, and I'm driving my Harley, so it's a +1. But driving a what? I think I resolve.
It's not copyright.
2 successes. Can I do a will power?
Yeah, you can re-roll any dice that are not blood dice.
Yeah, that works for me. 3
3B.
successes.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. You, driving as fast as you can. You are sacrificing maneuverability for speed right now, as you are just feeling it as your like feral features are kind of growing more and more on your face, almost like extending out. Like you're feeling your face form and change in this moment as you are racing down the Sherwood Park freeway. I think that you're good enough to be able to avoid any kind of like red lights kind of thing, like as you're going through. Like you're not stupid when you're driving, you know, like you're just like kind of clearing through each light to make sure you're cleared, but you are not in that position where, you know, people are not like fully seeing you. Like there's a moment where you're like driving past cars as some of them are making late night drives back from the city, or just driving from like a party or something, or like a house like hang kind of thing.
They don't suspect the thing. They could think I'm going to a late Halloween party. Like I got.
Yeah, exactly. At 120 kilometers an hour as you're driving through to get right to Dole.
Do I even know where Dole is?
You do. Well, you do, because it was like this was a conversation that people had, and like Dole had shared this information as to where he was going.
Oh, specifically where he was going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said exactly what the situation was, and so he's
but
going.
Bring me along, motherfucker.
Yeah. Because like the way that it was like he's
Motherfucker.
helping the Vipers specifically, but nobody else. But you are like, fuck that. As you are racing through the park, you begin to see blue and red lights coming
How
up behind
many?
you. 1.
Am I like on the edge of Sherwood Park, or am I in the middle?
You're driving through it.
Yeah,
you're driving
but I
through it
was
so you
doing
can get down
120.
to kind of the acreage area, like kind of like
the back
pushing
area.
past.
Yeah, the east side, right?
You're going through, like, you're going to
Yeah.
be hitting to areas where you can get hit range roads, like
Yeah.
kind of thing like that. So yeah, you could be able to go through.
Yeah.
But you're going through like past what is it called? You're heading down Y Road, like all the way down to the
But I was
Sobeys
doing,
area.
I
kind
was
of thing.
doing like 120 for a bit, eh?
Oh yeah,
Oh, so like I'm almost through Sherwood Park.
Exactly. But as you begin to get through that point, seeing the blue and reds beginning to pursue you, and your distance is pretty significant right now. But
I instantly turn off my lights, get her to 140, get out of the city, and try to get on one of the back roads as soon as possible.
This will be another drive check with your wits.
Oh. Wait.
Reactionary.
Could be worse.
It actually could.
Could be intelligence.
That is...
I mean, no shade. The new character build. I'm just saying. It's no shade.
No shade.
We have the
Wait,
same
drive.
mental stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please.
Oh shit.
Oh shit bad or oh shit?
Oh shit, bad.
Oh shit bad. So 2 skulls, 1 success. I'm doing 1. What did you roll? Just kidding. Let me.
I'm just trying to remember if mortals also get crits.
1 success and 2 bestial fails.
Great, I got 5 successes.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Bestial failure.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Interesting.
Sweet baby Jesus.
You can tell me how you
Want to get caught?
Want to fail this? I'm not gonna get like. Here's the thing, Gertie. This doesn't have to be a situation in which you get caught.
Oh.
Because the situation with bestial failures is that you gain stains. Your increase of your hunger comes up. You lose an advantage die, or you're like having to exert your compulsion. But you've already exerted your compulsion. And there's another thing you're already at risk of losing and probably will. And I won't tell you what it is just right now.
Question.
Yeah.
In measurement of seconds, how close I am to like the edge of Sherwood Park?
I would say in measurement of seconds,
like into the farmer's
you could be able
field
to get
of
out of it.
darkness,
You like
or
in terms of
acreages.
that, I would say measurement of seconds, clearing it at least 30.
30 at 140?
I'm thinking. Well, I'm
It
trying to think.
takes 7 minutes to drive through Y Road on going the regular speed. 10 minutes going the
But
regular
I'm thinking
speed
in
limit.
terms of you being also like away from any access roads going into the park. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I don't need those. I just need to know the edge.
Oh, 10.
Ha! Perfect. Okay, so is there like a...
There's like a little bit of a, but then it's just straight road up ahead kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then forest, right?
Not forest, kind of more marsh, a little bit more marshy areas. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like separate woods. The way that the hamlet is kind of broken up is that there's like wood patches around, but it's a lot of open clearings for a bit. And then there's like wood patch, clearing, wood patch, marsh area, wood patch, that kind of stuff.
So, what I do
Okay.
is... Hold on. How many people are around us?
People?
Like vehicles.
Maybe one coming up that you're like is kind of coming in from the range roads, coming in from the park, or not coming in from the park, going into the park, leaving like some acreage from outside, and then the cop car.
Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm like a master driver. What can I say? Is how close is the cop behind me? That's the last question. it depends
They
on
will be
which I'm
picking
going
up
to.
speed behind you. They will probably catch up to you within that like 20-second frame. Within 20 seconds, they can get up to speed to try to like push it to get to you.
Okay.
But they're going to be going faster. Like they'll be pushing like maybe 160, 180 kind of thing. They're going to be really riding it.
Okay, cool. So I swerve to the left to cause the car to like swerve into the oncoming traffic in front of the cop. And then I go over the edge.
Okay.
Ooh, barracuda.
I rolled 1 success. As we see like an older couple driving their car coming in from a house party, basically like out to some friends like in an acreage kind of thing.
Oh, poor people.
As they're driving right now, you zoom fast and they begin to kind of spiral and lose control like of the grips of the car, as they move, the police vehicle swerves out of the way to avoid colliding and smashing into this car, but the back tire gets hit. And kind of like wipes out, spins a little bit, like slides deep into the marsh, kind of like on the side road. And you go. You are going to take 2 stains on your humanity, please. As that is a coterie break, or a chronicle break. Not a coterie, but a chronicle tenant that you have broken.
With what? With great power comes great responsibility. Don't judge
With great power comes great responsibility.
What?
You just use your power to speed through and absolutely cause mortals to be put into harm's way.
A human could have done what I did.
You live by a higher code to be able to maintain your humanity, Gertie.
Okay, fair enough.
That's 2 stains on your humanity right now.
You think that I can't avoid the cops? Been doing it since I was a human.
It's fine.
Anyways.
Just so you know, the stains go from this end in, because then you want to know how much is between.
Yeah, you have to make sure you note that, because otherwise you would lose your character.
No problem.
If you were doing it the way you're doing it now, you would lose your character.
It's been a hot minute since I lost my humanity. Since the beginning of the last season. This is how I start my seasons.
You drive fast, furious.
Into the darkness.
As you are going into the darkness, as like completely in the dark, I'm gonna make a luck check for you. I'm gonna roll my blood check.
Oh, blood.
If I roll a 10, you will arrive exactly exactly before a point. If I roll a success, you will arrive in more like an opportune time and a pretty decent time. If I roll a failure, it will be late. That's a success. As you are driving your motorcycle, you begin to pull up towards an acreage. You pull up to this area where the lights are out, except for an outside light. You walk and you see members you see the Vipers wearing their Viper jackets. You see one man walking with a young girl who is bruised, wearing bandages on her face, and he walks with her, kind of escorting her, making sure she's safe in the car. And you see Dole kind of talking right now, talking to Gage, but also talking to this other guy. He looks kind of like scruffed. Best way I could describe it is he looks like a man who has been on the road to recovery and has come out on the other side, but is kind of rattled and shaken a little bit. Dole kind of talks to him, talks to the other guys, talks to Gage, and you are heard. You're not seen, but you are heard. Dole perks up his ears and looks around and begins to look off in the darkness and kind of pats him up, just says, kind of gives him a hold up and begins to walk in your direction. What do you do?
I turn off my bike and I get off and I just check out, I observe the surrounding areas and everything, because I can pretty much with my ears, I could pick up anything at this moment, and I'm talking about deer and other dogs and not just people. But the one thing that I view is do I see the state of the girls in?
Catching. I'm gonna make you make a wits awareness check right now, because this is actually you've opened up your cognizant awareness, and I want you to be able to get all the sensory information you can.
What is it? 4. 3 successes.
3.
Yeah.
You're hearing a dog bark from about half a mile away, from another house. You're hearing birds, or not birds. You're hearing you're just kind of hearing outside animal noises, some kind of coyotes or something going around the acreages. You clock inside the house. There's you hear a glass shatter inside the house, and you see the girl. The girl is hurt, but she is it's almost like wounds from the day, a day ago kind of thing. She is, in a weird way, as you clock, just see her, you notice the wounds, you notice blunt force trauma. She's functionally a little bit of a limp to her as well, but most of the damage is on her face and upper body. and you see Dole beginning to make an approach towards you.
And I go, that's not good. Internally, like really deep internally, I'm like, that's not good. But at the same time, I also am like, is that what they did to her? Like, that is how beat up she is. Like, now my blood is still boiling about everything, and I see this hurt girl, and I just see myself when I was younger in her. Gertie is seeing young Gertie that was on the street, like, beaten and bruised, and she just, like, instantly, she just, like, she's still, like, blood is still coming down her hands and everything. Her, like, fangs are, like, biting into her lip, and it's just, like, blood already down her face, and she's just, like, getting more aggressive with her footsteps, not even looking really at Dole, like, she, like, knows he's there, but she's, like, almost beelining it towards her. She's just, like, with, like, determined steps and just, like, a frenzy almost in her eyes of just, like, pure anger and frustration and everything. Like, she looks very not like a human at all at this point. She looks like her Doberman self of just aggression. Not her adorable Doberman self, you know, but the one of just like pure animalistic fury.
Dole, walking up towards you, kind of begins to sees the blood gets pouring out of you, and he almost comes up and he almost like goes to lift you up, pick you up, and walk you away. And as he does, he says, "Whoa, killer!" And he just picks you up, kind of like that. Just kind of like begins to walk with you.
He's such a big lady.
Dole's not a tiny guy.
He's a big
I
man.
know he's a big guy. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, no. He picks you up.
Team Dole 5 ever. Just
Yeah, literally.
You gotta remember, he's got a really long fuse.
Yeah, he's got a very
all
long. It helps him be able
hate all of
extra
you.
strength with an extra leg. You know what I mean?
He walks you over and he sets you down like gently, just onto the ground, just puts your feet down on the ground, and sets you down near your bike.
I'm like,
away.
Why did you leave me behind?
Calm down.
Do you see the state she is in?
Yeah, absolutely. I knew exactly what it was. Calm down.
And what did you do about it?
What I did, I dealt with it. I talked to the actual 2 kids that did this to her.
Yeah, and what state are they in?
But right now, they're fucking terrified. So you can calm down.
No.
No?
No.
Gertie, calm down.
What do you want to do about it?
What am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
In terms of you, I'm going to talk to you.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you right now. If you want to talk to somebody, I'm going to talk to you.
Talk to me. Okay. Well, I don't want to fucking talk right now.
What do you want to do right now, then?
And I'm just like...
What do you want to do right now?
I want to kill them.
Kill who? The 2 kids that did this?
Do you see the state that she is in?
Yeah? I would see the state of the 2 kids they'd be in after what you do to them.
I'm just a little hungry.
Say that again.
I'm just a little hungry at the moment.
And whose fault is that?
I want to say not mine, but I have a feeling that is not the answer. I don't believe it's all mine, though. It's just... I'm very frustrated and conflicted right now, Dole. I'm trying, and every time
Sit
I
down,
look...
Gertie. Sit down. Just sit on your bike. Tell me what's going on. Sit down. He's just standing, but... sit down.
Every time I look at the fridge, I almost want to throw up. I can't do it, Dole! I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I'm trying so hard, and I got into a conflict at the drive and dive. I almost showed everyone that, and I think, from what I can recall, caused the car accident with the cop in Sherwood Park. I'm not joking. I know I'm in trouble. And I just want to drink blood. Like, I just want to rip off someone's head. And all I can think about is the sounds of pulsing blood over there. And I can't do it. I can't do it right now.
Give me the keys. Give me your keys. Give me your keys.
I'd rather fucking swallow them and you take them out of my
keys.
asshole. You are not grabbing these keys.
Give me your keys. I'm driving you back. Give me your keys.
You're not fucking touching me.
I'm driving you back. Give
No,
me your keys.
and I like...
You push him?
How tall is he?
He's about 6'6".
Yeah,
or
he's like
6'5", 6'4", 6'6". Yeah.
Yeah, he's like almost 10. He's 10 inches taller than me. But the even though I'm hungry and I'm strong, I'm like shaking, and so because I'm hungry, I'm just like, nah. But it doesn't do anything. I'm like,
he rapid reflexes, grabs your hands.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking fuck you up right now, girl.
And he says, "Give me your keys.
Fucking...
I'm driving you home. Give me your keys."
I don't want to go home.
Where do you want to go?
Not where Patty is.
Patty's home? Last thing I know, she was going to be working at the clinics. Why is she home?
They called Patty.
They called Patty because of what you did. It was that bad.
I just yelled at a trucker who tried to...
Was it that bad, Gertie? They wouldn't be calling Patty if you were just yelling at a trucker. Was it that bad?
It wasn't that bad. They called Patty before it got that bad. And then it
Gertie, I don't fucking believe you right now.
Dude, listen.
No, I'm not going to listen right now.
Okay,
because I can't listen to you right now because all you're throwing at me right now is aggression and anger.
If I give you my keys, can you listen? Can you just listen for a second?
Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
I'm trying. Just give me a second. It's just I just got the Harley after I had to ride a Tinkerbell bike.
You still have it. I'm just driving you home. Gertie, let someone help you and let me drive you home. You keep talking about how no one's helping you and no one's listening to you. Well, let me fucking listen to you and give me the fucking keys!
Oh, for the love of fuck! Here! God! Every fucking time, all you do is fucking yell, yell, yell.
Gertie, what's wrong?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. It's just, ever since I found out, and then I found out some things about my new friends, and the other one left, and I feel like every decision I'm making is the wrong one, and I don't know what to do, and I keep getting more responsibility without even understanding the responsibility I got in the first place, and then I feel like I'm being left in the dark about half the shit around me. And then I'm starving. And then I have some trucker fucking wolf whistle at me when I just want a fucking whiskey. And so I told him to take a fucking shower because he smelled like shit. And next thing you know, and then I accidentally told fucking Danny and Sandy, that's a whole fucking different story, asked for a fucking whiskey, and next thing you know, little fucking dipsy doop girl or whatever, fucking the manager bitch, literally said, I'm gonna call Patty. And so then I apologized to the guy, gave him $5 to go take a fucking shower, and I calmed down. I did. I took my fucking breaths, but she wouldn't fucking listen to me. Pissed me off. I said, I will resolve this. I will do better. And she literally was like, get the fuck out. It's the drive and dive. Who the fuck are you? Next thing I fucking know, they're calling Patty, and this other guy who's fucking thinks he's hot shit. I got a little pissed off, so my ears kind of came out a little bit. So I fucking left before something bad happened, okay? And then I apologized to Danny and Sandy, and then I got on my bike.
As you're talking, your ears and your eyes begin to kind of revert themselves back to normal.
And then I got on my bike, and I drove here, and all I thought it was just to get here because I didn't want to feel useless sitting in the clubhouse alone while everyone else was doing something, and I felt like I was just useless. And I don't want to feel useless. I don't want to feel this way anymore, and I don't want to drink dog's blood. But for the love of God, I can hear the viper's pulses, the blood, and I feel like shit. And I fucking almost got pulled over by a cop. All I did was swerve out of the way, and they got in a minor accident. And then I felt even more like shit. But all I could think of was my anger and just... Patty's going to be disappointed. Again. and I always just disappoint her lately. I used to be one of the top dogs here. I used to be able to get my shit done. I got nothing. And I almost risk the collar over and over again. And now, my new, the psychiatrist lady is now working or like with the Camarilla or something. Because they kidnapped her and I'm not allowed to do anything about it. So now my new friend that's out of the collar that I could probably talk to is now with those bitches. So I'm kind of just fucking stuck. And I'm angry and I just want blood, for the love of God. Please give me blood. Please give me blood. And a fucking hard whiskey. They wouldn't give me a second one. So yeah. That's why I'm here. Need any help?
Dole looks at you the entire time. He's like not flinching in terms of his eyes. He looks at...
Sorry.
He looks back at the Vipers. He says, I don't need any help. I don't. Because I don't need blood right now. I didn't when I got out of this. I got a ride with everybody here. We talked about the situation. We processed it. We worked it through. And I gave them the actual process to keep me safe. To keep us safe. I don't need any help because I knew exactly what I was capable of and I knew how I was dealing with the situation. I talked about it. That's why I brought it up in our last meeting. I knew the actual approach. I made sure I listened to what we had to do. I listened to Patty when she told me exactly what cars to use. Unmarked vehicles that we use in our own entire garage that we could use for safety. So nobody's going to be able to see us in case we got flagged for something. Nobody's going to be the wiser. What I did when I went inside is I saw those two boys, 17. They got scared because one of them at a party was getting a little too fast when it came to being intimate with that young woman. He freaked out. You know, these fucking Christian kids, they freak out all the time whenever they're in a situation like that.
Yeah.
She was biting on him. And at one point, she bit his lip pretty hard. Started bleeding a lot. Apparently, this kid got in his head from some relative or something about vampires existing and he thought this was one of those people. So he freaked out. Well, his friend came in at the same time he was freaking out, and rather than stop his friend and trying to understand the situation, he made it worse as well. Both of them did. So I talked to them. But I didn't talk to them the way he said, oh, you know, boys are going to be boys, or you're right in fears. We brought her here. I showed them her teeth, and I showed them mine. Gertie. And I said to them, if you want to believe in vampires, I can make that happen for you. But if you want to forget all this ever happened, and you want to make sure you make things right, you apologize to that young lady. You make sure the next time you see her, you take care of her every other fucking way. And you nip this in the fucking bud. You don't let anybody ever catch wind of that. They're kids. They're rich kids, so we also got some money out of them. But at the same time, they're kids. I didn't break them. I scared them. Gertie, if we were going to kill every other person in the world that made us feel like we didn't belong or was afraid of us or all of that because we couldn't rationalize the situation, if we were going to kill everybody... What?
Sorry.
Say it again.
No, you
No,
go.
say it again. No, I thought you'd listen to me after I listened to you, but you please speak.
No, sorry.
No, say it. What was
Sorry.
it? No,
It
say it.
just came out of my heart.
What was it?
It was just the fact that I was wrong when I said it, but I said the world would be better, and I don't think fully that way. I'm just frustrated. Continue.
Gertie, if you think the world would be better if every single person was killed, then maybe you belong with the Camarilla. Maybe you belong with the Anarchs. Maybe you belong with everybody who's trying to make a bigger vampire society. That's not how we do things. You know that. You're better than that. You're better than that. And I can't even believe that you would think that. I can't even believe you'd think that you're useless to us. You think the reason that I didn't get you involved in this isn't nothing to do with you? It's my responsibility. You put me in a position where it's like the Vipers could have me be a leadership position. Let me be that person. Let me step up. Let me be top dog within my own space.
Okay.
You've already been Patty's like personal favorite for so long. The rest of us are basically like trying to just make our way through this.
Honestly, I'm heading down that ladder pretty fucking quickly. I'm falling off the roof. let me tell
Okay.
you. But
But again, who's doing that? We're not. None of us are doing that to you. Yes, you found out that Patty was lying to you. You found out that everybody was in keeping something from you. Why do you think that is? Because we know exactly how passionate you get. And I'm not rationalizing this. I'm not trying to make you feel like we were correct in making you feel like you were on the outs of something. We did lie to you about this because we needed you to have blood and to survive with us. It fucking sucks, Gertie. It does. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't.
I'm just hurt by the lies.
Okay.
And I don't think that everyone who hurts us should die. I'm not. That was insensitive. I'm just got a little chip on my shoulder at the moment. I just wish that I was given the choice. When you do something and you lie in a way that you know would hurt me because you think it's the better choice for me, you take that decision away from me. And that hurts. I should have been able to make that decision, not you guys. And the fact that you knew how passionate I was about the dogs. You knew how passionate I get. I understand from all your point of views, why you would keep it from me. But the thing that hurts me the most is that I would never do that to you guys. So why should I just let it go? I'm not saying you're saying for me to let it go, but it feels like everybody is walking on glass around me, but at the same time expecting me to just, she'll just get over it. Why should I for years, though, for years. I've been drinking dog blood for years and nobody's told me. Nobody's given me that option or choice. You just made it for me. That's wrong. That's really fucking wrong. That's actually kind of fucked up. And if any of us did that to you, or any of us did that to anybody else in our group, of our family, you think that we should just, I don't think any of you, and I don't expect any of you to brush something off like that, or to eventually get over it. It's something that hurt me deeply, and it's the fact that you guys are my family, and you did that to me. Is why it hurts so much. It's not like one of the fucking Vipers where I can grumble out a fucking apology. It hurts. And then now, I tried to branch out and make some friends, and those are crumbling apart. Now I'm just thinking, does everything in my life fall apart? Now my connection with Patty is falling apart? Whose fault is that? Yeah, mine. But from the circumstances around me. And the fact that I only know half the truth of everything and I'm going off the information that's only given to me, how else am I supposed to react? And then I get in trouble for reacting for only the information I know. And being like, you should be more patient, you should wait. But if people just tell me things and inform me, then maybe I wouldn't have made certain decisions that I made. And that's why I'm frustrated. That's why I'm so fucking pissed off.
Dole looks at your keys, tosses them to you,
Keys.
and he says, "You want a choice? I'll give you a choice. Choice is, I can drive you back. We go together. Take some way that we can get away from whatever crash was caused. I can drive your Harley back, and you take a ride with the Vipers. They'll make sure you get it back safe. Or you drive back on your own, take that risk, and then I'll go in the back with everybody else."
See. You're like an older brother to me, you know. And I always looked up to you and I always admired you. For years. You know. And I want to take your offer. But I don't think I can safely get in the back of that vehicle. I've calmed down a little bit. I can feel myself calming down. But if any of them say or do anything, I'm not in the best mindset. But I also want to trust you with my bike. So I'm kind of in a tough spot here. Which is, again, my fault. And it's not your responsibility to take care of. Though we do take care of our own. I want to be honest even though others have not been. And the fact of the matter is, I'm being honest with you now. I don't think I'm in the right state of mind to get in that vehicle without harming a human.
So what's it going to be?
Do you think my Harley would fit in the trunk of a car?
No.
Well.
No.
Do you think, do you trust any of these Vipers to drive my Harley?
Goes over, speaks to Gage, brings Gage out, sees you.
And I'm like,
Look like shit.
don't ask.
Okay. He's like, ask for the keys.
Keys.
Gets on the car, and he says, "Oh, thanks again."
Also, Gage, don't go that way. Don't even go through Sherwood Park.
All right.
I'm going to be as transparent, but don't get angry.
Dole just places a hand on you. Unfortunately, she spun a couple of red lights, and there might be a little bit of cop activity kind of around there. He says, "All right."
More than cop activity.
Gun drives off.
And I'm
Dole
like,
says, "Gertie, the whole point of this is to make sure that people don't know our business.
yeah, I know.
It's easier for us to do this when they don't know. Let's get back in one of the cars. I'll sit with you."
Thanks.
With you.
I'm like grabbing my bandana and just like putting it on my face as best as possible, being like, with my ears poking out.
He says to you, "So tell me, Gertie, before we go,
Yeah.
what's the better way for us to be able to feed then? If we don't have a supply that's ready for us, what do you recommend?"
I think I might have a solution, but I'm not 100% sure on it. Just because it's kind of... It's something I'm working on, but it's not going to affect our group at all. But besides that, I don't have one. But
Gertie, we got a lot of people in our group
Yeah,
that
I know.
rely on animals
I know.
to be able to do the things that we do so that we can help each other.
I'm not shaming you guys for drinking animal blood. I don't like it, but I'm not shaming you for it. I'm just angry about you guys feeding me animal blood and not telling me about it. That's what I'm angry about. What I am going to do is I have to find blood, even if you hold me down and shove it in down my throat.
Well, we can figure that out.
I might throw it up, though, but you never know. I don't even know if...
Let's see. Also, it's not walking on glass. It's walking on eggshells.
Glass?
The only way we're walking on glass is if you break a window around us. And he brings you over to the van.
Just letting you know, in the club, you never know. You're not going to find out.
Come on, Gertie, let's go.
I hop in, but I go in, like, the one corner kind of side, so he can, like, sit right next to me. So I'm, like, shoved in the corner, like...
As you are driving by, you drive past the... accident as there's a bunch of like ambulances, fire trucks, police kind of like in the area. The car is waved through, no concerns. You drive back.
I'm like this.
You go to the collar or you go to the kennel. And as you're there, Patty's there.
Of course she is.
Deacon's there, Ivy's there.
Yeah.
But nobody speaks to you.
I don't say a damn word myself.
You go to your room, I'm assuming.
I just like, I look at Dole, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I just nod as a thanks. That's all I do is just.
He goes inside. He comes over to you for a moment before you go, and he says, "Here, take this," and he hands you this kind of like glass bottle of red. Passes it to you.
Thanks.
Take that so you can get through tomorrow. I don't want you waking up and then freaking out inside the kennel.
Yeah, fair enough. I just go, thanks, man. And I go right to my room. Don't even look at anybody. Kind of just sit on my bed and just like hold the bottle like in my hand like this. Like. And I just like instantly, I just like chug it.
You can relieve one hunger from yourself.
Hi.
The next day, I need everybody to roll a awakening hunger check. I need you guys to roll a blood check.
No.
See if you guys increases your hungers.
Just the blood die or the regular die?
One failure.
Fail.
Increase.
Blood die or regular?
Success.
It's blood die or
Just
regular?
one, it's a regular one. Just anything.
Fail.
You increase your hunger.
What the fuck?
That's why he did it. Otherwise, you would have.
That you did.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did, but at the same time, I had a chance.
Well, you had a chance.
I know. Brief shining moment.
We're gonna.
I know,
focus,
you know exactly how that feels. You're like, oh, it's like looking in a mirror.
We're gonna focus on Nico.
Nico.
You wake up in the night. You wake up and you kind of notice that the paneling is fixed back in, but it's a little more budged in. Almost looks like a little more forced. As you kind of come to your awakening, you notice sitting on the boxes in front of you a couple of suitcases and a duffel bag kind of laid out right beside. You see a graying, like dark brown hair, a little bit of black kind of streaked in. A man whose face is cracked, dry, like working man hand kind of thing. You see him with kind of this like full mustache beard kind of thing with gray kind of coming around through it. He's wearing a heavy winter jacket as there's no heating in the house, but it's like large for his own large build. Sitting in front of you, kind of like heavy steel work boots kind of thing. He watches as you come to awaken, and you see Richard Romulus sitting in front of you. What do you say?
I appreciate being able to wake up. It's nice to see you, Inquisitor.
I wish I could say the same thing for you, Nico. Your call has me worried.
Yeah, I seem to have that effect on a lot of people lately.
You want to explain to me exactly why you called me in the first place, and we can have a conversation without anyone tapping in.
As you know, I recently was granted by force my freedom. I have been waiting for decades to get out of that hellhole, or whatever one they put me in, so that I could very methodically kill each and every one that has turned others into what I am. And I finally got an opportunity. And I got out. But there was a mortal boy. He wasn't so lucky. And I couldn't leave him behind. So, I called you, looking for any information about Camarilla, hoping that I could use the little bit of influence that was forced on me to get him out.
You know my responsibilities, right?
You kill us.
And you know that my main priority in getting in this is to make sure mortals stay as far away from you all as possible.
I don't want him near me. I just don't want him there. If I can get him out, you can... I don't know if you want, but you could take him. You could add him to your roster. You could make him a hunter to take me down. He doesn't deserve to be there. Not like the others.
You know that's not how this works. We don't just pick people based on merits of other kind of kindred.
I know. I worked with, let's say, one of those before you. One of your ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how you all work. Intimately.
So you know that it's actually probably better for me to leave him there as bait for you and anybody else that comes looking for him if they come looking for you.
We have a similar goal, though it might be hard to believe. I want every single kindred who forces this on mortals dead, burned by the light of the sun. Once that's done, you can put me right with them.
You'll be the last one out of thousands, is what you're saying.
Not all kindred, those that force it upon others.
You'll be the last of thousands. I know what I said.
Fair. At least the ones that I can find.
So you're not the same as me. The goal isn't the same. You're doing this because of a personal thing.
Yeah. I'm doing this to kill the person that made me into it.
So just say that. The first thing. Hell, I fucking knew why you got out. I knew why you called me in the first place. I know. Every kindred that calls anyone within the organization, I know they're calling us because of a personal thing. It's always personal. It's not for the good of humanity. It's not for the good of us. It's for you. You force us into your fucking world. I know it. You said you wanted me to know something about the city. I'll tell you what I know about this city. I know that there's an overpopulation problem. And I know that Edmonton, unlike fucking Nanaimo, is a place that is pretty connected, dense. There's someone positioned every single spot that I go. And I also know it's not a place I can't turn a blind eye towards. So guess what? I'm here now. And I know my family's here too. Nico, why did you call me?
I know. You know the lingo. I know my sire is somewhere in this city. The one who turned me into the monster you see before you. I want her to burn. I want to take down those around her. Once I do that, I would be more than happy to give you one last call, tell you where I am, and you can do with that as you wish. You might find this hard to believe, but my own family used to do exactly what you do. Like I said, I know what you do intimately.
I'm going to ask you to do one of two things. I'm going to ask you to do two things. One of them is a descriptor thing. The second thing is I'm going to have you make a manipulation and
I don't think I have
manipulation for this especially, but I do want to make it, I'm going to say a persuasion check or an intimidation check. Your choice. Or leadership.
It is going to give me a huge disadvantage. Because if I do intimidation, I get 5 dice. But I actively don't want to intimidate him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I'm going to go with leadership for a very specific reason.
Okay. We'll ask you that reason in a moment, but we'll see.
Okay. It is 2 successes.
2 successes.
Just regular successes. And it's the funniest looking thing because I am trying to channel the energy of an older relative talking to a younger relative.
Yeah.
Though we look exactly the opposite of that.
Exactly.
But yeah.
The question I want to talk about and ask you is very specific. This is one regarding an act that is considered one of the greatest crimes within kindred society. It is the act not of just killing vampires, but of consuming their blood to increase your own personal power. The act is a diablerie. It is an act in which, basically you become more powerful, taking the blood of a more powerful vampire. The question I have for you, I don't know if you've done this in the last year. Have you killed a vampire that you think is higher in status than yourself?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that it would be probably still the idea of the almost scraps being sent into the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Can I roll for it?
I don't want to make it a roll for it, only because, to me, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, the way you would probably get rid of something is not necessarily consuming and drinking their blood, but it's you kill them, then you leave them out in the dawn, they turn to ash, and they're gone with the sunrise.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, the I think the only time that I would actively drain a vampire was to not lose control.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, I'm going by how my family did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the question I was really curious about. Because you would be looking for signs. You say that 2 successes on an inquisitor. Says... Show me your list.
I pull out the book, the specifically. I'll have it.
That's fine. No, you got it. Pull it,
Yeah,
grab it.
I grab the book, open it up to the page that I have the hit list, and hand it over.
Not a lot. There's 7 names here. I'll tell you, 1 kindred's one thing. 7. That's different. You said you were forced. You're granted a forced freedom. What does that mean?
I broke out of prison.
Right. But that's not being forced to do it.
Oh no, so I meant I forced my way into freedom.
So from what we were implying, it sounded like somebody forced you out of prison.
No, I had assistance, but they didn't force me.
What assistance did you have?
A Ravnos, an individual that I met during the sect wars.
Okay.
He wants me to give him one of those.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. If you need me to work in this, if you need assistance, which I don't think you fucking need, but if you need somebody to be able to lend an eye or something to being able to get through, I can dig up some dirt at least within the city. I'll look around. I'll see what it's like. But I'm going to do it after you take care of this job. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not getting involved with any other kindred plots. Not doing that. So you call me when you're about to do the deal and make it done. That way I can check it all off.
Absolutely.
I don't want you to also tell me how to do my job. I won't tell you how you do yours. And you contact me. I'm going to make this very clear. I don't contact you. I will not call you for anything. And I also have the right to ignore you if I have to, for my own safety. I'll make some connections if I can. I'll find a place to stay in the city. I'm not going to tell you where it is. As far as I'm concerned, our business is to get rid of 7 names. That's our business. And once our business is done, it's done. If I see you near anyone that I call kin, contract is done. All right. He gets up. He goes into the bathroom and he changes, and you see him kind of change up into like a kind of a navy blue suit with a black shirt. Like he just kind of like dresses up for himself, combs out his beard, his hair, and he's going to be sneaking out the door, and he says, By the way, I wouldn't watch the news if I were you. And he just goes and walks out.
Understandable.
I want to ask you, Nico, is there anything that you're going to be plotting for next time for yourself?
I do have a plan. I am going to take time to go and I'm going to look at the money I have, and is it like the mix of small and big bills?
It's as far as I understand, it's mostly smaller bills, but
okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm gonna take that.
'Cause how much was it? It was like
$500.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
like maybe 20s and 20s, 10s and 5s.
I'm definitely going to go to some sort of like convenience store and buy something just so I have like something cheap, so I have change, because I'm going to ride the bus.
Get like a protein shake
Yeah.
just at the till.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy a really cheap tin of cat food.
Yes.
And I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get change, and his plan is to get to the Edmonton Valley Zoo.
Okay.
And that is where he's going for the next step of his plan.
Okay. To the Edmonton Valley Zoo you will go. And Penny,
Fantastic.
I'm going to ask you.
Bravissimo. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I ask you this question.
Stupendous.
You have an appointment that's going to be coming over to your house, to your apartment soon. What exactly do you do to make it ready?
So, I'm hoping that Mother and Mr. Glass are both going to be in attendance. Along with the individual, because I have some very important questions for Mother. So I assume, like, if that wasn't already going to happen, I would phone and see if that would be possible.
Wonderful. You dial up a phone number, the same one that was called, that Mother had called for you. You dial it. You receive no response, and it goes dead.
Okay. Excellent. Well, that's going to make things more difficult. What Penny does is she asks Claude to play.
Hello.
Claude, play I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones.
Of course, I will play the Ramones for you.
It seems apropos for vampires who have been essentially lobotomized. It's like a playlist. It's like Zombie by the Cranberries. Yeah. And so she's... All right, well, if they're not going to supervise me, I guess that means I get to make the decisions about what happens here. In whatever time I have to prepare, Penny goes over. She doesn't have her records from her house, but she's like, well, that's mostly human psychology and my own journals and case studies. What do I know about vampires? What do I know about Memoriam? She starts a new sort of file on whatever laptop she sort of has. She maybe doesn't have her secret laptop, but she might have a different other laptop, I assume, or she would have asked for one, or maybe a notebook. And she writes out everything she knows about Memoriam, vampire memories, vampire banes, and she realizes that it is, like, profoundly not enough. So she goes, all right, well, I'm a self-motivated individual. And she finds whatever nicest card stock she has, whatever sort of stationery is around that has been provided or that she can find. And she writes an invitation to Kay, inviting her to come visit.
Okay. Great. You read an invitation to Kay.
And the letter simply says, I want to ensure that there is no bad blood between the two of us. Haha, pun intended. Because, Penny is very good at interacting.
Wonderful.
And it simply says, like, she styles it very much the same way that Carlo and Brock styled their invitation of, like, I will be here. This is my address. You are invited to join me at this time.
Yeah.
If you're unavailable, like, that's fine. Like, she basically, like, nearly word for word except for the terrible pun.
Of course.
And she, I don't know, I guess talks to the driver or whoever, like, whatever contact she has, and is like, how would I get this message to someone?
So you contact the driver?
Yeah.
So you call the driver, and the driver says, I'm terribly sorry. I myself would not be able to assist in this. I would have to get a server to be able to help you, to be able to take the letter, and I can drive that server to be able to go and deliver this particular thing.
Ah, excellent.
As it is not a package, parcel, or an individual that I will be taking, it is a invitation. The server can take that, and I will be able to get them. There should be one in the lobby waiting for you.
Thank you. And so Penny goes down, thanks the server, thanks the driver, gives them the best description of Kay that she can remember. In my brain,
you see the server who blankly stands up the minute you begin to walk down into this foyer, sees you here.
Full disclosure, Sami the player can't remember if we established any meta about what Kay looks like, but in my mind she looks like Vi from Arcane.
Okay.
Nice.
Like bright pink, like undercut, like tattoos.
I'd say a little bit like sunkener in the face, like kind of thin-faced.
Cool.
And also kind of like a little bit like squirrely. A little squirrely in the face too.
Perfect. Excellent. Maybe like a little bit of like curl in the hair.
Okay.
Maybe not
a
like
little curl hair.
yeah, maybe not a full
curler,
undercut, but maybe like just like a short kind of bob.
Fantastic.
Love it. Excellent.
How may I be of your assistance?
I need to get an invitation to a young woman named Kay, who works frequently with the Camarilla. She's
Here's your keys, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
thin blood or cative. This is a Sami.
Thin blood.
She's a thin blood, and I give him the physical description. Pink dyed hair, usually white, tank top, cargo pants, tattoos, a little bit thinner. It is an invitation for her to come and dine with me this evening.
I shall make sure that this K is given the notice immediately. And
Thank you.
walks out the door. The second that the server walks out the door, you get a ring on your phone.
She looks at it and
It's an unknown number.
she assumes it's probably Mother, and she answers.
You get a call, and the voice is like, "We'll be there in about 10 minutes, my dear."
Fantastic, Mother. I will be prepared. I was hoping I might be
Hang
able...
up.
So maternal.
Is there anything you do in the 10 minutes that you have time for to get prepared for Mother to show up?
She goes upstairs. She asks Claude to like turn off the playlist.
Yes.
Well, I meant like after the end of a zombie. And she's sort of
It was like Zomb.
Rocks.
No.
No. And she, she gets dressed. I mean, I assume she was already dressed, but she like double checks her hair, makes sure she's neatly put together. She has her little questionnaire of the questions she
You wear
asks.
shoes inside?
Yeah.
Like high stiletto heels kind of thing?
Yeah. She likes the clicky sounds.
As you run around, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
She's dressed in green today. It's
Ooh.
like emerald.
Ooh.
She has a very lovely scarf.
Hey, if Mom gave it to you.
That gives mother vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. Knock, 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 knock.
Penny goes and answers.
You see standing in front of the door, you see 2 guards. You see an individual who's familiar to you, the person from Elysium, the maitre d', that was at Elysium the first time you had come through, and you see Mother right behind him. Thank you for meeting with us, Doctor. Please, may we?
Yes, please come in.
Mother enters, the maitre d' enters, and so does one of the guards. The other guard stays outside and closes the door behind them. Anywhere that we may sit?
Yes, I think I lead them to the 70s style conversation pit.
Marvelous. They come to the 70s style conversation pit. Mother sits and doesn't say a word. The maitre d' kind of sits, rubs their hands. Hello. It is it's a delight to see you again.
Yes, a delight to see you as well. Yes, my name is Dr. Penny Potts. We did meet briefly before.
Yes, I was aware. You had entered into Elysium for your very first time, and I was present to allow you to enter through. Yes, I remember it was a rather interesting stay. I had heard there were some stirrings before.
Yes, I was accompanying a friend of mine. She had been invited to Elysium, and she was not...
If I may correct you, you were accompanied with 2 friends.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
My friend Gertrude had been invited by Mr. Leonidas, and being unfamiliar with Camarilla expectations, my other friend Declan and I accompanied her to ensure that were there to be any issues, she would not be the cause of them. We wanted to be respectful.
Wonderful. So I am here, I guess, because I am required to check in with you, as it were. There was an incident that happened last night that I need to speak to you about.
Yes, of course. Please, feel free.
Well, it's a very interesting situation. So, am I supposed to lie down for this, or am I alright to just kind of... It's hard to lie in this chair.
It's truly whatever makes you feel most comfortable.
Well, to be honest, there's nothing really that makes me comfortable about this situation. It's a little rather finicky.
Can I get you, And she realizes she was about to say a glass of water, and then she remembers he's not human. And she doesn't...
Mother just kind of looks at you and sees what you say.
Can I get anything that would put you more at ease?
At the moment, no. I'm perfectly fine, thank you. I ate yesterday. I think it's more of the fact that this individual came in and they just kind of entered into the great tower, this sanctuary, and I was appalled at first. There's something about this individual that just kind of rung with authority. I was like, what do I do? This is not a person I've seen. I know all the names of individuals that are important and the folks who have clearance to Elysium, and this person I've never seen before. At least, I don't believe I'd seen them before. There was something about them that was familiar. Something sinister. But anyway, the thing that really got me was that they pressed how much they just felt like they belonged there and that they needed to speak to somebody. At first I was appalled, but then that presence pressed in on me.
Oh. And what I'm sort of sensing is do you suspect that they used some sort of ability or discipline to create that presence supernaturally, or did this perhaps seem like was this person large in stature, or was it something about the way he spoke, or did you feel compelled?
Well, as a maitre d', I have been made sure that I am firmly able to resist any situations that could affect or influence me, but this was not a situation of just supernatural power. Yes, his eyes had something, but it wasn't his eyes, it was him. That was the thing that I felt. It was more just him.
Right.
And I immediately called somebody, and they thankfully, the right people came. But afterwards, I still felt that strange chill. As if it was like every ounce of my being had just deflated right then and there. I lost all sense of self for a moment.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I am sorry to hear that you experienced that. It definitely sounds like, to me, not being 100% familiar with the maitre d' protocols, but it does sound to me like, despite the situation, you held your own very well, and you were able to maintain good judgment.
Thank you. I felt as if I did as well, and I appreciate that, because there is protocol. We must follow protocol. If we don't follow protocol, the whole thing falls down.
Well, absolutely. And yes, it does sound like it does sound like this individual did have some sort of aura or presence or some sort of ability that you were able to resist.
Yes.
You did not immediately allow this individual entrance to Elysium. Did the situation escalate at all? Did it get violent in any way?
No, there was no violence. We left, and then the person that was sent off was able to come back. And they immediately had spoken to me, and I'd spoken with Mother, and I'd spoke with Mother alone, but there was a meeting, and I was not privy to, but I was required to attend just outside, and I stayed outside. And then, yes, it was arranged for me to come here. And I was told this would just be a situation of formality to make sure that I was operating effectively. You do believe that I'm operating correctly within my bounds, that I'm able to function and work?
Well, absolutely. I mean, ultimately, and she does gesture to Mother, and it is very strange to her that there is, like, she's used to having, like, privacy and confidentiality, but she knows she can't just ask Mother for that.
Mother, when you say absolutely, Mother goes, why? Why are you certain?
Certain about which aspect specifically?
Certain that this individual is able to function as the maitre d' of Elysium.
Well, I would want to run that by your expertise, Mother. Whether or the individual who tried to gain entrance to Elysium, what did you said the maitre d'? You said you called someone.
Oh yes, I did.
Yes. So the individual who entered, the intimidating one, he wanted to enter. He didn't force his way in.
No.
The situation didn't become violent.
No.
You were still able to assess the situation.
Yes.
And evaluate what your proper next step was.
Yes, and was to call somebody immediately.
And you didn't get overwhelmed despite his presence. You were able to resist.
Typically, I'm not necessarily supposed to call anybody in case of an emergency, but it was an emergency as far as I felt, and I felt like it was just going to be a situation where everything would be resolved. So I was was a little bit overwhelmed, if I will say, but protocol was still followed. I didn't breach it. I didn't try to forcibly escort him. I knew that would not lead to a very good situation.
See, it sounds like to me, and this is where I would require Mother's sound judgment. To me, it sounds like, despite the fact that there was a active risk and an active threat, you were still able to maintain your composure.
Yes.
So, Mother, that's why I say I think this individual is very capable, and it's important that we are able to continue to remain calm and engage our critical thinking skills. I would be interested to know about the other individual who you phoned, who then escorted the intimidating one off the property. what did they feel the same sort of feelings, sensations of that intimidation that you experienced from the stranger?
Mother says, from the report that we had, the other individual that was sent was able to take them to a place far from our own influences, where there are eyes but there are no bodies around, and made sure that they were able to assess this individual. This brought through a meeting to discuss them. At present, the other individual is fine. There was concern because a particular clan was brought up, but that is something that helps narrow us down into the important parties that need to be assessed. So nothing seems to have gone wrong with that person.
Excellent. Understood. And I would just like to ask, and I turn back to the maitre d', I do just want to ask how you are feeling going forward. Do you have any lingering feelings of apprehension about returning to your post? Do you feel concerned that this individual might return? Or for the most part, are you feeling confident to resume your usual duties?
Make an intelligence and insight check, please.
Okay.
Intight, as I call it.
Intoit.
Yeah,
Toy, like a toiger.
Toit.
Make a insight check as well for one other person here.
Okay.
See who wins.
That is 3 successes.
Do you want to try to go for more?
I do. I'm going to spend a willpower. The hunger dice was a success, so that's a save.
Yeah, it's not critical. It's good.
Cool. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 total. 5.
5.
I've got 1 crit success, but you need 2 for it to
So
double.
5.
So 5.
And that beats my 2.
Excellent. Love that.
You can... Hell yeah, let's go. You can detect that the maitre d' is very good when it comes to social... a facade of
Excellent.
confidence. You think that this is an individual, unlike regular servers, seems to have been excelling in their position and is given a new title. Not necessarily an actual identity, but a title of privilege, if that's the best word to say. And this individual seems that they have worked very well. You believe, though, that there's a undercurrent of that new title brings about a sense of responsibility. And the idea that responsibility was lost and it was like, oh no, it's challenged. Like,
Right.
this is here. You feel like this person has done their due diligence and is afraid that they are going to be punished because even though they did the proper protocol, you believe there's a little bit of something of like, I feel as if I have made a mistake because I'm having a meeting about me and people are talking about me and the higher ups are talking about me, and there's a feeling of confidence. There's a feeling of like, I think things will go well, but if this person doesn't think so, that's a problem. And so it's kind of like, in essence, your insight is allowing you to understand you're doing the right thing for this person's life.
Perfect. Love it. Love it. Great. Excellent.
And that, the maitre d' says, I have a confidence that in the event that another individual was to come through the doors, I would not change my behavior. I would not change what I would do. I think, more than anything, that we should make sure Elysium is more secure. It's a very accessible, well-tended establishment with a very popular restaurant above. It's quite good and pleasurable, and we have some of the best blood banks that come through in the entire city of Yeg. I think I'm proud. I am proud of the way that I run Elysium. And I think that I do quite a good job. But more to the point, I know that if we had more security, that would give me not just a greater sense of... it wouldn't give me a greater sense of confidence. It would give me a greater sense of security that I could continue to do my job well.
Nice.
Excellent.
She must have got the job. She
It's Claude. Claude.
honestly, you aced your job interview many times. I can see why you rose the
Activating slow clap.
Claude, please slow clap for our guest.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Yeah, cool. So Penny's... Cool. Great. That's Sami. So Penny clocks the situation. She understands what's at stake for this person. She assumes he has full knowledge and awareness of what Mr. Glass is capable of. And so she's like, okay, excellent. And as she says, well, I think that's a perfectly reasonable request, and certainly I have faith as well in the Camarilla that there are several very tough individuals who could assist with security, and it seems to me that you did exactly the correct protocols. I think you showed excellent judgment, and that is part of what makes the Camarilla successful, is our ability to depend on one another. And she sort of she does like a side eye towards Mother to be like, am I doing okay? And then she's like, no, I'm confident. And so and then she does a full like I know what's what, Mom. She sort of looks and she goes, that is what makes the Camarilla so strong and successful, yes, is the fact that everyone is doing their role and their role only. And that we are able to rely on every individual person to do their role. I'm satisfied that despite this difficult situation, that our maitre d' has acted with integrity and sound judgment and incredible composure. And if I may ask, I recall my visit to Elysium, which ended very unpleasantly. And, I can imagine that what occurred last night was not the first time that you have had to manage difficult situations. And if you have a track record of handling difficult situations with composure and efficacy, then unless there is a profound impact, a profound lingering impact that this other individual has had on you, I see no reason why you would not be able to continue doing your duties. And yes, unless you have any questions for me or anything else that you would like to say or anything else, I am here really, and I'm sorry I should have led with this. I am here to just support you and to make sure that you are doing all right and feeling safe and secure and confident after a very difficult situation last night. But if you are satisfied that with extra security you would be able to do your job even more efficiently, then I certainly don't need to stay here and grill you any longer than necessary and take you away from your duties.
And I certainly don't need to be here to waste any more of your time. Thank you very much. What's your project number at right now?
My project number is at... So the dice has an 8, but my sheet has a 5 on it.
That's a 5? Well, then it should be a 5.
Excellent.
I don't know why it's an 8.
I think you put it down for me, and I think I didn't adjust it correctly. is I think what happened.
Everybody's got a choice, so maybe you just don't want to have nice things. So, what is
Self-sabotage.
Please roll an academics intelligence check, just while you're here.
Excellent. We are rolling 5 dice. I could count. That is 5 failures. I'm gonna use a willpower to reroll.
Hey, but it was just a regular failure, not a skull.
Okay.
It was just a regular failure. No skulls. It was 5 blank dice. I got 2 successes.
Okay. So,
2.
2, you can keep note of this. You're going to have to sit down and take time to be able to do the research before you can advance the project. But there's something very interesting here that piqued your interest. I think you have to expand on this concept. The idea of a kindred with a title, that the elevation of the title begins to change a sense of identity. I'm just going to say that with 2 successes. That's a concept that you can expand more on, but you're going to have to actively explore it. Just going to say.
Cool.
The mother looks at the maitre d' and says, you may take a maitre d' down to the car and to allow him to resume his duties. Maitre d' stands, bows to you, walks out. The guard walks out with the maitre d'. Mother looks at you. Very impressive. And I have to say, you're picking things up very quickly. And quite efficiently, I might say.
Thank you, Mother. I did not expect to be speaking with someone who had not been processed by Mr. Glass. I was hoping to speak to you before the appointment to assess and actually ask, what sort of, the concern was for each of these individuals before I speak to them. But I'm more than happy to assess any individual.
Well, our maitre d' had been processed quite a long time ago, which is what allowed for him to be able to excel to the position that he is currently in.
Interesting.
But we wanted to make sure that the process still works, and it seems that you have assured us that it does. I'm very happy to know that.
She feels gross inside. She continues to smile. She's like, oh, that's what that
A sense of duty, responsibility, due diligence, absolutely sound judgment, proper processing as well, and an important thing to note was critical thinking on the part of where exactly all these things came from. That is why we needed a second party to be able to come through to this. I must say I'm very, very impressed with you so far, Doctor.
Well, thank you, Mother.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. I have to say, I'm feeling so impressed. I think it's important for you to be able to meet some people.
Really? Fantastic.
Yes. You see, there's a lot of questions as to the actual arrival for us to be able to come here, but I don't think any questions should be made. At least, not of the judgment that I have been carrying over for this. There are other things to ask important questions of, but you don't need to worry yourself with that.
Of course.
You have a lot on your mind, after all.
Yes, I'm certain I do. Sorry, this is Sami. This is Sami player being like, Penny sits and is composed and is like, okay, so the game here is we don't ask questions. Mother tells us when things happen. But Penny does feel confident in herself that she's starting to really understand what Mother is looking for and what Mother is hoping for. And, the insight about okay, so the Camarilla is very interested in roles, in people working together, in being a community, in playing to each other's strengths, and order. Order seems very integral to the way the Camarilla functions. So Penny's sort of play in this is don't disrupt the order. Not in terms of abdicate autonomy and do whatever she's told, but just in terms of okay, this is how things function. So she's learned,
Like in the ways of saying, like, don't rattle the full cage, basically, to this extent. Like, it's like, yeah, you're saying, I don't sacrifice my own free will in this. Mm-hmm. I'm enveloped in this thing that if I was to jostle it.
yes, like she kind of knows that if she was to be like, who wants to meet me and when and where and why, like I know that like Mother's not going to answer any of those questions, and that asking those questions is they are going to interpret that as she's a problem, she's disrupting the order, she's asking questions she doesn't need to ask, she is causing a disturbance.
You're in a finger trap.
You're in a finger trap.
Don't rock the boat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't create big waves.
Exactly. Don't rock the boat. Don't make waves.
Don't get your fingers cracked.
Exactly.
You see Mother look at you and say, "You all right?"
Yes, Mother. It's been quite the adjustment.
Her heart starts again. What the fuck?
She's trying to figure out how to like.
She has her memories, and now she also has a heartbeat. She's like, "What is with this chick?"
Oh my god, I'm feeling.
1 second, I just had a heart attack. I had to die again. I'm sorry.
Heart attack. So she you ought to know by now. Anyways, so Penny is thinking of like, okay, how do I have so many questions. How do I phrase them not as questions? And she's like, okay. And so she says, I would like to thank you for taking care of the issues at my old residence. I did go by to pick up a few extra items which would be necessary to help me function better in my role here. Some notes, books, references, extra information, computer flash drives, things of that nature. However, I did not want to cause any further disturbances or issues for the Camarilla when I saw the police tape. I have full faith in the Camarilla and in this wonderful organization that this issue will be seen to and resolved. I was hoping to gain more clarity about whether or not there is anything I can do to expedite or assist in the process, or whether I should wait to be contacted.
Hey. You're just like, words unlocked. Mother looks at you and says, well, there are some individuals that I need to speak to about the actual acquisition of your goods, valuable ones in fact, before anyone is going to be searching through to see if there's anything that could be rather, let's say, shocking reading material. I was thinking about speaking to them myself, but seeing as they are also the people that have been questioning the actual process of me incorporating you in the first place, well, why don't we go speak to them together?
Absolutely. I have also, I should inform you, I have invited Kay to come see me as a personal, not professional. I just wanted to ensure that any unpleasant feelings or concerns about the night I came into the Camarilla fold were addressed. I want her to know that I understand the opportunity that she was giving me, and apologize for kicking a hole in someone's hand.
Well, if you're going to apologize for that, you can apologize to me. If you want to speak with Kay, Are you opposed to me being able to have a guard and a server present for you?
No, not at all.
Wonderful. Also, I will be able to contact Kate and let her know, or let them know that you will be able to actually speak with them in a few hours.
Excellent. I tell Mother that, the original invitation I sent said such and such time.
She calls up. Bring, bring.
You just phone people?
Hello.
That's...
Yes.
They're like, she knows how to work a phone?
Even though she ignored my phone.
Yes, we'll be able to see you in a moment. Yes.
Just too archaic.
Yes, we'll come down now. Thank you. Hangs up her phone, and as she hangs it up, she says, "All right, well, get ready. You look very nice. Let us go downstairs, shall we?"
Yes, absolutely.
We don't want to keep the barons waiting now, do we? And she goes over to the door, knocks on it. It is opened by the guard.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
I'm a regular Kate Middleton.
You walk down the hallway. You are escorted. There's a moment where you are kind of like left to the lobby for a moment. As Mother begins to walk out, the driver comes through. Yeah. And how does it feel to know that you will be meeting the barons of Edmonton?
God save the Queen!
And that's where we're going to end our session tonight, my friends. Well, everyone. What a wonderful and intense session that was. Damn. Fuck.
Very good indeed.
Very good indeed. So glad to have you guys here with us.
Yes, thank you for having us.
I can't wait. We're going to go to the zoo. I haven't been to the zoo in forever.
We all should actually go to the zoo as a team.
As homework?
As a group, yes, homework before the next session. We should probably
I have a week off next week. Not a week off, but there could be times. Doing a zoo trip? Oh, it'd be like, what could a vampire do in here?
Like, oh, I see a monkey.
We'll let you guys know if we did it. We'll let you guys know if we did our homework or not. Thank you all so very much for being a part of our second session. As always, you are welcome. You are encouraged. You are amazing. Everybody here is amazing too. Thank you all so very much. And guys, remember, even if you are a novice or an experienced player, you can still tell your own stories, and I hope that you will. Thank you all so very much. Take care.